Hello, everybody. Hello, handsome, beautiful people. We are here for yet another episode of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, episode 24.
Really?
Oh, yeah. We are marching quickly through it. And speaking of marching quickly through...
I don't know what you mean.
It's fine.
We did everything in a...
We were just really efficient, right?
We did everything at a completely normal pace.
Yeah, I think you did. So, last we left off. The Lightbringers had an adventure when you arrived at the Fortress of Sunblight to stop the Shardland Dragon. You quickly realized that things aren't exactly what you thought they were. First of all, there is a rebellion brewing within the Fortress of Sunblight, led by the old Grandolfa Musgart. And Grandolfa also had a friend who joined your quest, the Drow Ranger Arkan, who sat there. Welcome back, Izzi. And you headed further into Sunblight, but discovered, to your horror, that it was launch day, and the Shardland Dragon had taken flight.
Bullshit.
That's how it is.
Yep.
That's how it be.
Literally how it is in the book.
And it's heading down towards
Oh, is it impossible to
Ten
stop it?
Towns.
It's already gone.
Ah.
Yeah.
It was going as we were like going down the elevator to the...
To Sunblight.
Cool.
Oh yeah. And you then quickly found out, indeed, you've got two options: either catch up with the dragon to stop it, or stay and save Baroth's family. And you decided to do the latter, and then the former.
Yeah.
We decided to do both.
Yeah. But first the latter. Including an enormous battle in the forge, wherein Zondarok Sunblight perished. After which you ran through the many rooms of Sunblight, searching for your family, Baroth, and you found it.
After exhausting every single room, I think.
In at least that wing of the...
went through every
fortress,
wrong
yeah.
door until we found them. It was amazing.
That's often the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got electrocuted twice.
You did?
Yeah. Rip.
And, you finally found them, freed your sibling and your parents, and then found out that you had a grandmother in Grandolfa who placed a blessing on you, removing your ties to the Shardland corruption at last.
I'm not cursed.
Sweet.
Still got the armour and the weapon.
Is it gonna come back?
The weapon and the armours were also removed cursed.
Okay. That's what
So if you find
So unless I snog the dragon.
Which
see what happens.
was our first move, honestly. Like,
Good look, kids.
Which, speaking of, you then, quick as your axe beaks could carry you, rode at breakneck speed through the mountains, and in only a few hours, you emerged out of the spine of the world, down onto the tundra of Icewind Dale, and arrived to find Dugan's Hole level to the ground, with some survivors that had fled, and equally as many who had been killed by the dragon. You then found Goodmead also completely destroyed, but slightly less casualties here, no, quite significantly less casualties, as the Verbeeg you installed as security saved many lives.
They were Verbeeg.
They were very big and very useful.
they were a big help.
Yeah.
Big help.
Still.
But you continued on to East Haven, and that is where we left off. You are standing before the smoking and burning East Haven, which you can't see the dragon yet, but you can hear its presence. You are sure it is definitely here in East Haven. This is where you've arrived now. What would you like to do?
At the end of the last session, I asked you if we were more than 10 minutes away from the city.
Yes, indeed.
If so, I'm going to start casting Prayer of Healing
Mhm.
right now as we carry on our approach into the city.
And Barath is going to wait exactly 9 minutes and 59 seconds before he casts another spell. Just before Prayer of Healing is finished.
Okay.
Combo around this shit.
Yeah.
Cool. Even though arriving at the city gate or the town gate might not necessarily mean the dragon is there, combat
No,
starting.
for sure. This is
Just so you know.
If we can get there within a minute of me casting my spell, cool. If not, fuck it. It's not.
Well, who knows what you'll find on the streets on the way.
Oh god.
Carnage. We will find carnage.
We'll find lots of little baby dragons. Oh, there was also a baby Shardlin dragon that
Yes, there was. Why not?
that Grandmama had as a pet because Zardrot was trying to fuck her. And she was like,
It's the worst possible way you could have put that.
True.
But yeah,
In the
Accurate.
literal metaphorical sense.
both.
no, literal.
I mean,
She was trying to fuck him in the metaphorical sense because she incited a rebellion. He was trying to fuck her in the literal sense.
phenomenal.
And she was like, no.
No, I'm going to overthrow
So,
you.
so when he gave her a baby Shardlin dragon as a present.
Yeah, and she went, I'm going to steal your throne.
And then got us to do it for her.
I believe the term is boss girl.
Yeah, you know what?
Queen, slay, yes, I don't know.
Gaslight, girl boss, gatekeep.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I assume we managed 10 minutes without dying.
Yes, you managed 10 minutes without
A
dying
record.
before arriving at East Haven's gate.
In combo, Prayer of Healing, and
Beacon of Hope.
everybody regains 21 hit points.
Fucking dope.
You also,
Because I
for,
needed those.
yeah, for the next minute, you also have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws.
Oh, sweet.
And any healing done
I
in
am
the next minute, we get
Two,
full.
I am 2 off my max.
I just hit max.
I hit max.
I am 1.
Just what I needed.
I'm quite well below max.
Oh, that sounds fun.
So,
God.
as you ride in through the centre of town, you arrive at an East Haven in chaos. Many buildings are crumbling, other buildings are burning, and the town is full of people running to and fro, carrying whatever possessions they manage to scrape around and holding family members by the hand as they drag each other either out or into buildings to seek shelter. People don't really seem to know exactly what to do here. And I guess you're just heading straight for commotion.
To where the noise is
Yep.
worst.
Yeah,
I'm
dash
gonna
and
take a
straight.
quick potion.
Okay, yep.
I gifted Arcane quick potion.
You get max healing.
You get max healing, so it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Actually, I'm just going to check that it doesn't
10.
specify
Plus
spells.
2. I thought it was all healing.
Yeah, from any healing. So yeah, you get the full 10. Or
Sweet.
whatever.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. I don't have a healing potion anymore. That was my last one. Let's go.
We were only,
Well,
I mean, we've only had 2 the entire campaign. so-
Yeah.
I can make them. It just costs me money.
And we're terrible for using them, so
Yeah.
we just hold on to them forever. You have a gun.
I do have a gun.
You
Oh,
have,
yeah.
you have,
I'm
a,
not very good with it.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
you have a ray gun.
I have, I believe, +3 because I'm not proficient yet.
Yes, Allan?
Can I? Are we on foot now?
I assume
No,
you're
you're
still on.
still on active.
Still on beak.
We go faster on active.
I want to be looking for arrows,
Looking for arrows, I see.
just in case there's like anyone
Scattered
dead with
along.
a
quiver.
quiver on their back or something. You know?
Sure, okay, yeah, make a perception check. Let's see how you do.
Fuck.
Make a perception check to rob
To
from
be
the
fair, I'm the
dead.
one riding it, so
Oh, that's true.
You can just
sort of
scoot down
guiding.
Legolas style and
I'm
grab
kind of
it.
just like holding on to everything.
23.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You see a dead half-elven town guard with a longbow in hand and a quiver of arrows sticking up from behind.
I'm gonna. One second.
What
And
would you?
I'm
would
gonna
you-
jump off. I'm gonna run over to the gun and I'm gonna be like, sorry.
Flip him over.
Sorry. Oh God, sorry.
Face down in the snow.
Thank you.
Cool. You get 9 arrows from that.
Yay! Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm good at trying that.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Um,
Awful chilly. As is a Japanese, if anyone wants an unbranded cakey biscuit.
Not the thing that you just said.
No,
No.
that was a clever ruse.
now, as tonight's events might contain a lot of action, I would like you all to roll initiative now.
Okay.
And we will return to this initiative when it's finished, so just so I don't have to ask you to roll
That's
a billion
solid
times.
trap.
Okay.
Shit.
Back on form.
25 to 20?
22.
Okay.
At least one of us.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be me.
15 to 10?
19.
20,
15 to 20.
20 to 15, yep.
19.
15.
19, 15.
You are the dexiest one, so
Yeah.
it should be you.
Yeah.
Next level. Next fucking
Next level you get the...
I get advantage
Yeah.
on.
Soon,
15 to 10? Okay, and 10 to 5.
boys.
7.
9.
Were you made aware that we leveled up last session?
I
by the
was
way?
made aware. that
Okay,
we-
good.
Okay,
That's
good.
why I said next level.
Yeah, I couldn't
Oh my
remember.
No, it's level 7 you get it. Along with you can't be surprised as long as you're not fucking incapacitated.
Do you get tasty stuff at 60? Like,
I get a bit of tasty stuff.
is it face stuff or barbarian?
It's face stuff. I mean, I get a bit of barbarian stuff. I can now get angry 4 times a day.
Hang on. Okay, you run, you keep running, and then you hear a loud crash to your right. Turn around, you see East Haven Town Hall partially collapsing on itself. It's just caved in.
Oh, God.
It's still solid enough to be considered a structure, but you now hear intense screaming from within.
We go in that direction.
Yeah, there's no sign of a dragon, like...
No, you hear maybe a couple of 100 feet to one direction. You hear
We have to choose between going for the fight or saving the people possibly trapped in a burning building.
Is it burning?
it's not burning.
It's
It's kind of collapsing, and you see a lot of buildings that are charred and scorched, but there is very little actual fire about.
Okay.
I hate that already. That's bad news.
Dragon. Bad.
I was going to say, does it look like acid burns?
If you want to stop and make a nature check,
I was so happy about the fact that Baroth gets fire resistance.
I'm gonna say that's gonna come in useful at some point in this campaign.
One day.
In this
When he-
campaign.
When he trips and
Of
falls
Icewind
on a
Dale.
campfire.
But yeah, so you hear intense, not just the generic screaming from all around. You hear intense screaming of people stuck in this collapsing building.
Help where you can help, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go get him out.
Yeah. Lucius is going to wait for Arcan to catch up first.
It'll give you time to catch up with us, so
Yeah.
you don't have to
Oh yeah,
wait
I'm
around.
gonna dash back. Like,
Yeah, as soon as you get a Lucius basically.
We're taking a
That's
detour.
that Legolas scene.
Yeah.
Bonk.
It's the only...
Not CGI.
It's the only... What?
It is.
Yeah, of course it is. It's the only thing we can... Can you...
Yeah.
We're already going.
Yeah, we're not discussing it. We're going.
Yes, you have burst in through the town hall. You see the grand central room, the room where you got possessed by the white lady.
Yeah.
Ghost lady. That was
But
fun.
there is very little left of the structure. There's a huge hole in the ceiling. You see beams lying on top of each other, and you see the whole balcony has kind of collapsed down. And you also see about 4 screaming people trapped underneath big, logs and bits of rubble, completely trapped.
Are the logs liftable?
Well, you can certainly try. Yeah, they look like they might be.
Certainly try.
Yeah, I think we all are.
Yeah.
So you run up. They all seem to be guards, and one of them, however, is the speaker.
Yeah.
Is speaker
Well, yeah, we've got it.
Yeah.
Dana. I thought you
Yeah.
said
Gotta
Ned.
keep that
Ned.
one
It's
in
not
mind,
Maxildanar. Yeah, it's speaker Dana.
No, but good.
Maxwell now we would go when we'd finished
Yeah,
the
fuck
job.
Oh, it was the dragon. The dragon did it.
Yeah. Oh
The
no.
dragon
Oh,
paints his
Rick,
skull in with a
bye.
mace.
Yeah.
You also see his wheelchair next to him having been smashed by a falling log as well.
Right.
And
Is
he's
anybody unconscious?
quite a few of them are. Yeah, about
Spare the
half of
dying.
them spare the dying on
Because I
them.
can
Yeah.
do it at 30 feet.
Cool,
And it's
gotcha.
a bonus action for me.
Amazing, yeah. The 2 guards that were clearly bleeding out are now stabilized. You see them kind of breathing in a little bit. Danet is pounding his fist, going, "Damn it, you son of a bitch! Oh, sight for sore eyes you are."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that again.
We're gonna go lift the logs up.
We'll get fucking words. We'll get you out before you praise us for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, we've got another one.
Nice to meet you too, wherever you can. Come on,
Bowers,
please.
give me a fucking hand with this log.
Wait for you, yeah.
Oscar is not strong.
Okay.
Neither is Allan, but
To lift the log, please.
This is
Okay.
semi-strong.
Well,
it'll help anyway.
there's 4 people trapped
We
underneath.
will
so
do the dragging out while like you're
Yeah.
lifting. Like.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So you can. Okay, so yeah, make an athletics check, either of you.
Can we do it with advantage if one of us is up and the other?
Sure. Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah, 'cause they're going together.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sure. It's gonna essentially be, but essentially gonna be like it's about how much time. It's 1 roll per person essentially. So it's about how quickly you want to do this.
Right, okay.
You can't just
right,
lift
so
the entire bit of rubble with 1 athletics check.
So if you 3 are lifting like 1 each, then me and Arkan can basically be dragging people out. from
We're
under
getting
the
1
rubble.
out at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, I
so
get you.
so you can try and get 3 out simultaneously.
Gotcha.
14.
14, that'll do it.
Oh, okay, thank God.
15.
15.
Yep.
And who else is? Oh, the 2 of you do it.
I guess
Yeah, cool.
Oh, I thought Lucius was down for it as well.
You
Yeah,
gonna-
Luke,
you gonna try?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, cool.
Will you try? Just-
I assume it's just a strength check, not save.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Oh, athletics. Oh,
Oh,
fucking.
okay.
In that case, 18.
Amazing.
19.
And 19. Okay, cool. So all of you like lift up big logs, and Arkan and Oster, you drag out the people trapped underneath. So, for example, Arkan, you grab a hold of Speaker Daneth, and he goes, "Oh, I'm so glad you guys came." He's kind of holding you around the shoulder.
Well, we're not done yet.
Nope.
D-
Is anybody still stuck?
Yes, 1 person is still stuck.
Oh, I'm gonna try and get Mel.
Yeah.
And I will be ready to drag.
That's 14.
14, yeah, that'll do it.
Cool.
You lift them, there's 1 people who are unconscious, you pull them out, and you also see, when you lift up the rubble, a person who was completely buried underneath it. You see the captain. You see Captain Allan.
Oh, we liked them.
And
I mean, spare the dying just in case, but like.
I reckon they are dead.
Damn it.
Mother of fuck.
Shit.
Is there any point in asking them which direction the dragon is, or can we very clearly tell?
We can probably hear it.
Well,
We can hear sounds of fighting.
Yes.
Maybe.
Well, where there's fights, there's probably dragons.
at the moment, you're kind of within the structure
Yeah.
still, so you don't exactly know where, but as you begin to, like, limit, some of them are being dragged, some of them are being kind of half carried.
Yeah.
Some of them are actually like walking, although not very well, but they are walking towards the door.
Wait, is there a basement or an undercroft or something y'all can shelter in here?
Oh yeah, there is a dungeon.
Then y'all should get below.
Yeah. Really hope the thing isn't going to collapse on top of us.
You'll at least not get immediately crushed and people can dig you out later.
Okay, yeah, okay, sure, okay.
That is the level we're at here.
So it's worst case scenarios only, I'm afraid, Dan.
Yeah, I guess so.
We have to go after that fucking dragon.
No, go, absolutely.
Is there anyone who can get a message out to the rest of the town to get into basements and underground and as low as possible?
Oh, we've done what we can. We've done what we can since we got your message, but
Yeah.
there's only so much we can do, and honestly, a lot of people we couldn't even convince because they heard what the decision from the council was.
Yeah, no, that's.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
They
We'll,
didn't
It's
understand
okay,
there
I'm
was a
going for
Yeah,
Axel
that's
on
fine.
his head when we're done here.
He's next,
um,
yes.
Yeah.
Are there any potions or healing vials or anything that we could take? We are going into it.
Oh, we got nothing.
Yep, okay.
Anything that they've got's probably already been used.
Yeah, please get yourself to safety, get your people to safety, and I'm out of words. I'll
Yeah,
fucking
no.
Yep.
Go. You will.
Yep,
be safe.
people are
You
dying.
take
We
it
don't have
seriously.
time.
Okay.
Until later.
Nice to meet
Words-
you again!
Yeah,
later,
nice to meet you. Kill the
actions
fucking
now.
dragon. And they begin to make their way. Some of them have woken up now, and altogether they manage to make their way down into the dungeon. You begin walking towards the door, and then you hear Daneth scream, "Oh shit! Duck! As through the roof in the ceiling, you see
A dragon.
an enormous, like, dark black shape. You just see the shape vroom, moving across, and then you hear a metallic screech, and you see a bright, radiant beam carve its way through the entire building. as if a pillar goes vroom
It's got lasers.
through the
Let's
entire.
go fucking
Laser dragon.
Does have lasers.
I will need a dexterity saving throw from each of you.
Shit.
Natural fucking 20.
Hey!
Can we swap?
No. 22.
Okay.
That's a 4.
Oh, bro, you've got inspiration.
Two.
Do you have inspiration?
I have inspiration. I'm gonna roll I'm gonna do the inspiration thing.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's better. Not much better. No, it is better. Plus 1. Why am I struggling? 17.
17 succeeds.
You good? I couldn't tell if that was 1,000-yard stare.
It's like, wow, I'm dying before this has even started.
I'm just realising I'm very glad that I have a Dexy character. Right
Yeah.
So where are you
No,
at?
you
A natural 9 for an 18.
Hey! Yeah, you're fine.
Expertise?
What's the rest of you at?
Yes, on that one.
23.
23 success.
16.
16 just succeeds.
Oh my god.
So,
So we don't all immediately
We
die.
don't all immediately die. But we're about to get fucking...
Oh my god, no!
There's a lot of dice.
No, we're actually still going to take damage.
Yeah!
Fuck!
You're not
We're
wrong.
not taking full
I'm
damage.
not a rogue!
Dragon breath,
I
man.
hope you bulletproof for this part to hurt.
Should have been a fucking rogue.
We're not high enough level for the rogue thing to work, I don't think, anyway.
No. Oh yeah, it's level 7.
It's
Yeah,
level 7
yeah.
now. Also, we need some fucking ranged attacks. No, I know that's why I said.
That's
what we-
I said.
Yeah, so if I die, you're fucked.
No, that's why I said we need some
So,
ranged attacks. hence the ranger.
Varoth, you're gonna take 29 points of radiant damage,
Okay.
and the rest of you take 14.
I got a.
He rolled 17.
Yeah, because I had advantage.
Who failed?
No one.
No one failed.
I had a 3 and then I used my
Oh!
inspiration.
You all take 14 points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh no!
Fuck you, Barrow, in particular. It's got a particular target against dwarves.
I don't care if you
forgot that
succeed
you rolled the
massively.
thing.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
I've got to use the inspiration because again,
That's
just
a
never
good.
fucking
That's
use
a good
it.
time
Yeah,
to
no, for
use
sure.
it.
Yeah, so you all manage to duck down and duck out of the way just aside from this radiant pillar, like carving through the town hall as if it's butter knife through butter.
Okay. Okay.
Can I see can we see the dragon, or is it just gone?
It's passed over the hole, so you can't see it right now, but you reckon it is probably flying just outside the town
Running
hall.
outside.
Yeah, let's get outside.
Yeah.
You run outside, and finally, you get a good look at this interlocking connection of dark Chardelin plates.
Hate it.
Oh, I don't have a picture of it. Okay, I totally fucking have a picture of it.
Yeah, I would have. I'd burn the book if you didn't have a picture of the fucking Charlemagne. No, not again.
And you see
Oh,
the
no.
Charlemagne
Oh my god, it's Deathwing.
That's dope.
dragon.
Oh my god, it actually does look like
It has
Deathwing.
helmet.
Yeah. It does have helmet.
But it is not sat down at the moment. It is flying, and
It's glowing!
Guiding bolt.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was just about to ask how far away is it.
well,
120 feet.
let's get into it then.
It hasn't rolled initiative yet.
We all get to go first.
It
Surprise
got-
attack!
It got a surprise attack.
Only when it
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it.
Pretty shit.
Yay!
Good.
As bad as me.
Hi, Nick.
Hello.
Happy birthday 2 days ago. I forgot to send you a message. I'm sorry.
Ah, yes.
birthday, Nicholas!
We're so bad at birthdays this year.
Yeah.
Timing is loose.
I already said it, you don't get another one.
They'll get another birthday.
Never again.
What a threat.
That's it. We're out.
No more birthdays.
It's fine. We're fine.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. If we're going into initiative, Arkan, you are top
Oh
of it.
god.
Good. Shoot it.
So you are in the city square, and it is flying about.
Sweet.
Shoot it with a bow.
Yes.
Not an arrow, just the bow.
Yeah, just take one bow and shoot it with another bow.
Yeah. No, you pull it back so far, it just goes like, and the whole thing goes.
And the second bow fires the arrow while in midair.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, there you go.
And then
Exactly.
the second bow that you fire splits the first bow in half.
And the strings just like pop off and whack the dragon out.
Anyway,
We're gonna die.
this is going to be great when it misses.
Okay. We are gonna do some sharpshootering shit.
Hell yeah.
I bet it's got a really high.
No, we're not. We're going to. We're just gonna roll to hit. We're gonna see how that goes.
Yeah, its AC's probably like 1 billion, so.
So that was 28.
I don't think it's that high.
No, it's not that high.
Somewhere between 28 and 1 billion.
It's not that high.
It's made out of. Oh, it's just made out of metal.
It's just fucking metal. This is the metal dragon.
I'm worried that I'm really
Oh,
damaged.
okay, that's a
Not
fucking
doing very well.
yikes. Alright, that's.
Right, so we're favoured foeing.
Yeah,
Nice.
baby.
I should fucking hope so.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Does that count for this hit, or does it count for every consecutive?
I think it counts for this hit.
I believe it does, yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's bullshit. I think it just counts for that hit. You hit them and then you roll the damage after you've done your favourite foe.
Yeah, when you hit with an attack roll, you mark it. Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
Kill it.
1 hit.
That was max damage on the D8.
Hell yeah.
13 plus 4, 17 points of piercing damage.
Holy shit, okay.
Shit, boy.
So this dragon, it already looks a bit fucked. You can see that it has actually received some bruises, probably from
Oh,
all the
right,
big
okay.
friends.
Oh, right, yeah.
We're fucking it up.
I was like, what?
Oh yeah, no, not from that
17
area.
points, does it?
Its AC is 24, but it's only got 24 hit points.
To be clear, it's not looking bad, but it looks like it's already taken some hits.
It's been in a fight.
Yes.
So have we. So
And
that's
now it's taken another hit as a very precise arrow strikes it between its armored plates.
No, so my gathered swarm is gonna hit it. Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
I
I only
was
get
like,
this
what
on
is it?
one of my turns, called one of my attacks. It's only 1 point of damage, but there we go.
1 point of bug damage.
1 point of Volpini damage.
Mm.
We're burrowing in.
Oh, God.
Second attack.
Yes.
No, we're just gonna. It's 28.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, we're fucking rangers.
2 18.
Fuck 'em up.
Fuck 'em up.
Fuck 'em up.
7,
Min-max, isn't it?
12.
To hit a point of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Did you add the 1 from the Volpinis?
Yeah, so 30 in total.
13 total.
Yeah, 30 total.
Yeah,
From,
Yeah.
from both
Right.
attacks.
Thank you. Yes. Okay.
and from the
Nice.
bugs.
Bugs.
Because I'm imagining they can't lift it and move it 15 feet horizontally.
That would be
I think
great.
there is a size limit on
That
that.
would be
Yeah, I imagine so.
I think it's medium or small.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So
What are the
on these 2 arrows and the swarm of Volpine is gathering on it and tearing away little flecks of
They're riding on the
metal.
arrow like.
You hear that screech from the dragon again, and it sounds kind of Jurassic Park-esque, like something very high pitched but coming from deep within. Several screams laid on top of each other.
Oh, bonus action. No, I can't. I don't have any second level spell slots. Ignore me.
Excellent. Okay, Baroth.
How far away is it?
It is currently flying up ahead. Quite high up ahead, so it is 120 feet up.
Okay, then we have to do something. We have to be boring, do guiding bolt then.
Oh, one of the best
Oh,
cleric
no.
spells.
What are you like?
Okay. What are we doing? Spell?
Spells?
Spell?
It's not there anymore.
Spells?
Nat 18 plus 7.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
oh my god, absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely. mate.
Yeah. I need to figure. Yeah, it's plus. No, it's plus 8 now. Fuck it. Yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll figure it out in a sec. Yeah, so swinging the halberd across the ground and going halberd in for this and just fling it up.
Ooh.
Except this time, it's not Chardonnay coloured. It's gone back to being like fiery.
Yay!
Fuck you, I'm not cursed.
Character progression. Oh, you know what? You know what that is? You know what that is?
That's 2 off max damage, is what that is. That's 2 6s and 2 5s.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Right.
So 22 damage.
Far too spicy.
Oh my god.
22 points of radiant
We're gonna
damage.
kill this dragon in like 3 turns.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, already, it like you've punched it out of, like, not punched it out of the air, but you've like kept knocking it up in there, like goes.
To be fair, it's already got a much higher kill count than any of us have.
Yeah.
It's wiped out 2.5 times.
And yeah,
Quite small towns.
screams in fucking agony.
Get down here, you bastard!
Really?
Yeah, because I can hit it easier when it's down here.
Oh, good. Lucius says while moving away from you.
That poor squishy boy.
Okay. Fuck.
Pat you on the head and you just into the floor.
Me.
Become
Okay.
jelly.
Jelly.
Okay. Okay. Oster.
Can I get on steady and move 50 feet towards it?
Not really. It's 120 feet
Up.
up.
Oh,
So
like
it's
directly up.
Basically.
Not like.
for the purposes of this mapless battle, yes.
Cool.
Effectively, yeah.
Fuck that noise. Well, I just have to wait until it comes closer to do that spell.
You got advantage then.
Huh?
You got advantage on it.
I do. I could just.
Put more advantage on
Just
it.
put more advantage on it. I can only cast spiritual weapon 60 feet, right?
You could do the ray gun.
I have a +3 to the laser gun.
Shoot the laser.
I'm not stupid.
Shoot the giant flying laser with the little razor.
Advantage.
Shoot the giant flying laser with the little laser.
Oh yeah, there's a giant flying laser.
Yeah, because
A
it's
tiny little laser.
Yeah,
It's currently still killing people.
Because it's a laser brand.
Stop.
Still killing
Stop.
people.
Stop. I hate this very much.
I care not for this laser ball.
What do you get for guiding bolt at a second level? Do you get an extra d6?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
5d6.
cool. Okay.
It's a 1d6.
Okay, well I have advantage, so
Actually, check the range on it.
120 feet.
Is that the long range or the short? Oh,
Guiding bolt.
Guiding
No,
bolt.
Not the ray gun. We're not using the ray
I'm
gun.
using the ray gun.
Okay, yeah, sure.
We have someone who might actually be able to use it now.
That's true, we do.
Malcolm, would you like a gun?
I don't think you'll
A
be able.
what?
Yeah.
Straight up gun.
25.
To hit, yes.
Oh
Good lord.
my god.
D6.
Take fancy, Lucius one.
Yeah, I need to figure out what my fucking
It
spell
betrayed you, I'm
attack
so
is.
I should never give out the Lucius dice. I know what power they hold.
One of mine betrayed me as well, 17.
I once had a session where the D20
What's
only rolled
damage?
20s or
17,
ones.
yeah.
I remember.
Amazing.
It was gross.
I remember, it was hilarious.
It was
That's
very
not
funny.
cool.
It was
Very
It was
funny.
very bad.
Okay, yeah, so 2 strong guiding bolts have hit it. And I say that from these 2 attacks, you've seen it
Die.
has hurt it. Maybe not as much as you intended with the force that you felt from it, but it has taken damage from it.
Cool.
That's fine.
So it's resisting stuff.
Can I still get on steady to have a 50 foot movement speed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, that Boros would like to do the same. get on his moot.
Sure, yeah.
Get on bird.
Mount bird.
Get on bird away.
Can I? We've had this conversation so many times. Can I get steady to take the dash action if it comes, like, close? Or is that another?
I think we said it's just that we have the movement speed, but they don't have any actions. They use our action.
No, I think they do.
No, they have an action.
No, I think they do. Yeah, no, steady
Oh, they
can
have
take
their
the dash
own.
action, but or the
Hold the dash action.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Can
Dash,
steady
yeah.
hold a dash action for if it comes within, like, 20 feet of them?
right.
If this is a question that's gonna take a hot second, we can move the fuck along. Like,
No, I'm gonna say yes.
Cool,
You can,
okay.
yeah, that makes
We want
sense
them-
because they can move.
We
yeah.
want them to not die.
Yeah.
I want to not get pinned down by a dragon, is what I'm saying. Steady,
Sure.
steady will run away if the dragon comes within 20 feet of me.
Sounds good. Okay, yes, you can do that. You can
Yeah,
do
cool.
that. Okay, Tonaich.
I'd like to. I'm gonna rage fucking battle.
You just keep throwing stuff at it
Keep
until.
throwing stuff at.
Is that gay?
It's
It's him.
It's
the boy.
Fucking back.
The boy's back.
My fucking boy's back. Hang on, let me draw the fucking.
How far away can you summon Boom?
I love
the
that
boom
literally
shroom.
he didn't show up for like ages, and now it's all that I get.
Yeah,
In
he
my
showed
head, I was
up
saying
last
very
session as
true. I was
well.
like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna will that
He got a
into
kill
will
last
right
session.
now.
Okay, so
Just gotta
it's
pick
gonna
him
be
up
within
right.
30 feet of me, so he can't actually do anything.
Just appears straight up, explodes.
Yes, that's what it does.
You've got mushroom fireworks.
Yes. It's okay, he likes it. I know. He keeps coming back.
Isn't that a bonus action?
It's a bonus though.
Great,
Yeah,
yeah.
it just kind of happens.
Well, entering into your range is a bonus action, so yeah.
It's kind of happens. And
Spawning the boys.
Yeah, spawning boys. It doesn't spawn yet, but he will spawn. I'm gonna also get on Chili and prepare to fucking run if anything comes close. I'm also gonna attempt to throw javelin.
Yeah?
Because it's got a
You've got advantage, so it's flat.
so it's a flat roll. Sweet.
What's the max range of a javelin?
120 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
That's a
only,
fucking
That's
arm.
with disadvantage.
it's disadvantage,
Yeah.
so it's only a flat roll up to
I just
30
meant just
feet.
like I thought it was going to be like 20 to 60. 'cause
No,
Yeah.
it's 30 to 120.
That's a hell of an arm.
If you can throw
Yeah.
a javelin, you can probably throw it quite far. That's probably not going to hit though. That's 12.
No, that
Cool.
misses. It hits it, but it goes dunk and then
Yeah, it's fine.
falls a very far distance down again.
I'm not getting that back.
Okay, Lucius.
Okay, the world record is 323.
Okay.
Can you make 2 throws?
Oh fuck! I can.
Oh yeah!
I have extra attack. I have extra attack now.
Do it,
I'm
yeah.
throwing my fucking javelin
This one's
again.
a disadvantage.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
next attack roll.
Oh,
That's
so it doesn't
fine.
even matter if it misses.
There's only 10, so it also misses, but I can do fucking extra attack now. Yes.
You can.
You're gonna waste all of your javelin.
Extremely tasty.
Now it's Lucius.
Cool.
If ever there was a time to use them.
For flavour, I'm going to say, whilst before Lucius is about to cast the spell that he's going to, he basically, to cast the spell, he pulls out his lyre and is gently playing some kind of haunting melody on it, and is just going to keep a tail in for. That's not going to be brilliantly helpful.
I mean, that wasn't a roll. You did just drop
You
the
did
dice.
just,
You just
yeah,
tried-
it fell
Yeah.
from your hand unfortunately.
Yep.
Like,
Okay.
we're arguing you don't have to use that, but
It's too late now. It's been written
Too
down.
late, it's been written down.
So yeah, okay. Whilst Lucius is conjuring up this spell, he's also doing his sea shanty tale, and it's going to be an image of, like, not in front. Obviously, the dragon's like way up high, but in front of like everyone in the party, an image of Myrtle appears and like raises like a giant like claymore sword up high, and is just like, you can't hear it, but is like screaming towards the dragon.
And this is
And like does
useful.
does
useful
like a
for us.
swipe, and yeah, all the spectral
Motivational.
energy kind of like bursts out,
Fuck yeah.
and yeah, tale of the renowned duelist. And right now for the spell, wisdom saving throw, please.
Fuck, no,
a
why?
dragon.
It's not. Why? It's a metal dragon.
It's a
metal
it's a
dragon.
construct,
It's
so
a construct, probably not super clever. I don't know.
but also might be
I don't know.
immune to psychic stuff. Me saying it isn't going to manifest it into existence.
It always will.
You might do
Only
it.
when I
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Only when I ask you to do that once.
I just want to see if there is
That was funny.
anything. No, I don't think anything from
For the different of this.
So I'm just checking to see if anything happens. I don't think anything
It's not.
does.
No, it was a much nicer spell.
Yeah, no, nothing happens.
That is a shame.
But Lucius has got it
Slow.
in mind to try it again at some point. And
Incredibly tasty,
I've
fair
got
enough.
that, I've got that. Yeah, and he's just gonna get on Bullseye and just kind of get fucking back.
Yeah. So, is it fair that all of you have saddled up by now?
Can Arkan still be with me, or
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to be.
We're saddling up just in case some boys burn.
Yeah,
bird,
sure.
bird,
And because you're
bird,
riding, I
dragon
can.
running away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Absolutely
Arrow's
can.
not there.
yeah.
Grip
This
with
thing
my
in the
thighs.
sky
Lucius
is
is
bird.
kind of like concentrating on like manoeuvring so that Arkan can do stuff.
Anything in the sky is a bird as far as Barrett is concerned.
Big bird.
Except for the one that doesn't fly that is called bird.
Okay, it's dragon time.
Yeah.
Dragon time.
Dragon is nuts across.
Dragon is going to not recharge its thing.
Yay!
Okay.
Good.
We like that.
See, some big Shardland plates have fallen off it.
And I don't feel the
It
need to
already
grab
looks
them.
pretty bad.
Creating
Like
weak
a
spots.
sorry.
Creating weak spots.
No, it's more that it's
I can
lost
think of it.
significant hit points as like big Shardland plates have crushed like barrels and
Creating more death as it falls apart above us.
No, you're not. But you
What
now
else?
see this dragon. It's not really machine. As you see through the little gaps you've created, you just see radiant, burning light within.
Yeah, I already thought that, but it was the only range thing I had.
The Chardlin dragon screams in pain. Will take the dash action and fly north.
Shitting.
And fly up as it does so.
How far away is it now?
Too far. Oh, too far for us, not maybe for you.
How far away is it now?
Fucking long shot.
Well, I
It's
will.
like 300
In
feet.
total, it is
600.
now.
600.
Longbow is 600. At disadvantage.
Yeah.
It is
It's a
now.
jet sharpshooter.
It is now 300 feet away.
Yeah, cool. Is it my turn?
It is.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah!
Absolutely. Just to reiterate, you can all see it seems to be leaving East Haven.
Yeah, yeah.
We gathered.
Yeah.
Off we go.
It was going north, and we certain it was probably going to Cairdenivale. It's going due north.
You're a map maker, yeah. You reckon it's probably heading in the direction of Kevin.
Cool.
Shit.
22.
That hits.
Get up!
Get them dice, get them dice.
16 piercing damage.
I killed it.
That will hit. Oh, yeah.
That's the damage.
Yeah.
There's no 16 hit for
25.
I don't know if it does that much.
It doesn't hit. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
25 hits, yeah.
Are you rolling these at disadvantage?
Nope, I don't have.
Oh, you're a
That's
sharpshooter.
sharpshooter.
Motherfucker.
That's 6 points of damage. That's depressing.
Well, you could hit
Not
it.
minimum
Yeah,
damage.
there we go.
Just above minimum.
So are we following it as the crow flies? Because that
We
means
can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't. We have to take the pass because otherwise it's like.
we're gonna get attacked by a
We're gonna
giant.
get attacked by a giant.
The giant
and
will be
also,
like,
I genuinely think.
But as
like-
long as it's still in my
It'll be
range, I'm
quicker.
gonna keep trying to hit it.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Even though it's faster than us, like, if it's ever within 600 feet.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And
for
Lucy's
sure.
always just gonna keep like trying to like guide bullseye so that Alcan
Well,
can get a clear
it's
shot.
gonna go straight north. We need to go west and north
Yeah.
because it's gonna be faster on the
We're gonna
road.
go on the.
Yeah.
Oh, so not following the coast, going out to the
No,
road.
if we go on the coast, like first of all, other stuff might attack us, and second of
Yeah.
all, like because of the snow, it genuinely might be quicker to follow the paths because they're at least kept clear-ish.
Tell you what, I'm
I
gonna
was gonna
say,
say, could
by now,
We should know.
yeah, you know what would be the fastest because you travelled between the different towns
Yeah.
well enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, you reckon yes, travelling on the road probably is going to be faster and safer.
Cool.
There is that.
At least at this point, like if you were crossing the tundra would be easier than.
I was gonna say
You know what I
Delaval, the one with the castle, and then I remembered what the word means.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
one was Delaval? Was that the one where we
That was the cult.
had the cult
Cranach
boys?
and
That was the
Cranach and the Cole.
So that was a decent enough castle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess we're following the road.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll be back, probably.
So you fired off some shots. It being 300 feet away. Are the rest of you doing
Fuck.
anything?
No,
I think I
can't.
can do a reach.
No, yeah. Other than guiding as much as possible for a clear shot now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just straight up casting guidance on you. And if I see anyone, if I see anyone injured in the street who's not dead, spare the dying, spare the dying, spare the
Yeah,
dying.
for sure.
Barrett's going to do a prayer of healing because I'm assuming it's going to take us longer than 10 minutes to catch up.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. But this one isn't max
Is this a
damage.
ritual
As
cast?
part of your attack.
It takes 10 minutes to cast, it's not a
Oh, okay, it's
ritual.
not ritual. Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
then you're fine. Yeah.
Cool. We don't get the max health this time. Up to 6 creatures. So us, and if I see anyone else on the floor who looks rough, they can get...
Yeah. No,
Well,
absolutely.
Nice.
They
You
get
see
a
someone
free heal.
who looks like you see a god who looks incredibly rough.
I was almost max anyway. I could do maths. Shut up. 17 points of healing.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Also, I've got to take up my teeth. Idiot.
Oh fuck! I forgot. Oh no, wait. Yeah, you weren't hit in the last fight. My terror hit wasn't already gone.
Okay. You keep a going.
Can I hit it again?
Well, how fast are your axe beats? Remind me.
Dash is 100 feet.
100 feet.
So I'm imagining I can hit it once.
You can probably get one in because we have to go a
Yes, I
different
think
direction.
you
Yeah.
can, because it will now be 380 feet away.
Yeah, we have to literally go a different direction to keep up with it. And
Okay, I'm gonna do my
I didn't add the health.
sharpshooter thing because I've got some guidance.
Yep.
Max.
So that's
not max.
-5. That's 21.
My name, man.
Oh, and it's gonna take 100 damage.
It's gonna die. It's just gonna flat out die.
21 damage.
Okay, now.
Could you,
Holy
it's
fuck.
Stariel's voice.
I
Could you,
don't know what it
my sad wizard.
is. Is that his class? His subclass is sad.
His subclass is sad chronology wizard.
Extra attack.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'll switch back on there.
That is a 16.
That misses, unfortunately.
Cool.
But for the rest of you, what you essentially see this whole time, you see Arkan just fire off an arrow, and it goes just into the horizon, goes, and you can't really see where it ends up. And then you just hear this piercing metallic scream from a distance. Like, shut the fuck?
And you
Yes.
know, like, you're also shooting a black dragon against the night sky.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
great.
sharpshooter's the
It's
best.
fucking great.
Lucius just turns around, like, after concentrating on trying to get, like, a good, like, aim even though you can't fucking see. It's just like, nice.
Thanks.
Then we ride.
Could you, do you think it would obey commands in Dwarven, or...
Ooh.
Because I can make your voice 3 times as loud.
Worth a shot, surely.
Well, I think from the conversation we had with Zardarok, it's got a preset path. I don't think
Yeah.
it can be commanded to stop.
DM, fun question.
Come
If I triple the volume of
I've
my
decided.
voice, would that make a spell with spoken word components go further?
No.
But
nice try.
Really good logic.
If you
I
were,
respect that.
Good, yeah,
if you
I
were a
like it.
bard and the spells that stipulate they can hear you, then
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Imagine doing Song of Rest with like 3 times the volume of your
Go
voice.
to sleep.
Everyone in
Go
like
to sleep.
everyone in 300 feet just gets a really good rest.
This
That
might
is-
be really cheeky, but you think I could do it again?
Be cheeky, be bold.
Well, fire arrows again. No, at this point, it is gone. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Thoroughly.
Kind of going like.
Yeah.
Fair enough to be cheeky.
We're gonna
So-
do,
Hey, no, I was
we're gonna do the thing in Emperor's New Groove where somehow we end up there before it, even though we fell off the cliff.
Why is everyone okay?
How did you get hit
By
before
all
us?
logic, it makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, I can't. It makes no sense.
Sorry.
Stealing you. You're fine. Just put it back where I can get it.
Yeah, no, I know.
So, you dart through the streets of East Haven, going in and out like as the quickest route to the path leading north to Kedinaval. And as you do, you pass some strange things. First of all, you pass a Duragar lying dead in the snow. Actually, you see 2 Duragar lying dead in the snow, clearly having arrived here to fight and holding weapon in hand.
Oh.
Very much dead though, and standing over them, you see 3 people in long trench coats screaming,
people in the world!
"Court is adjourned!"
Do you know who these are?
Do you know about our
They're
friend?
kobolds,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Justice delivered!
We're
Fucking.
proud of you. What the shit? Yeah.
Except they just hear one. Because we're moving at 100 feet per 6 seconds.
Yeah.
That's quite fucking far.
That is pretty fucking
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's the sound of feet.
Arcan's never moved this fast. It's like,
What's up, Addy?
hello.
Yeah, we have problem. It's
Yeah.
called a dragon.
Everything's bad. Everything's a bad time.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome.
It's got a laser breath. It's basically flying Godzilla. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's
He
the
is
style of
indeed.
Mothra.
And then you come upon something else. You see 4 people, look to be normal townsfolk, stood in the middle of the street perfectly still. And then they turn towards you.
Oh, well, there goes Face Boys.
They are not Ghostface boys, but they are holding axes. And as they look up, you see a wild glint in their eyes, as if they're possessed by something.
Well, that's cool and fun for everyone.
They run towards you.
We don't have time for this. Go away.
Tell Steady to the dodge action.
Ah,
Sure.
Yeah.
Do they look like the barbarian boys that we fought before in the cave?
Oh god.
No, as you come closer, I'll say, Bareth, you know this.
They're not Charlatan barbarians or whatever they were.
No. Oh. They look like 10-towners that have been corrupted by Chardlin, and this malevolent fury is upon them.
Oh, great.
And if you guys are just riding past,
Can we just go around them?
Yeah.
They. Yeah, you can. Tell you what, you can ride past them with dodge action, or you can ride past them slowly with disengage action.
Dodge action.
Dodge action.
We need to fucking go.
Yeah, dodge, I guess.
We're speedy here. This is a problem for later.
So that just means they have disadvantage.
So each of your axe beaks are gonna get
Oh!
because they can't really reach you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so
A shield up.
Bird is you're dodging, all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, is an 8 to hit.
No.
So it comes after you and Bird.
It's fucking close though.
Goes next to
Closer
Bird.
than I like.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Bullseye.
Their AC's not high.
A natural 1.
Hey.
They're
Cool, the two important ones.
hit points.
Hi!
Steady.
I hate Chili so much. We heard Chili speak in the last session and it made me hate them even more.
Oh, come on, I missed my word speaking.
You did.
Yeah.
They were like, I'll help you. And then didn't help us. Because they're fucking
8 to
stupid.
hit.
Misses. Oh god.
And
Not my bird, I swear to God.
and Chili.
2 nat 20.
13.
Yeah, hits.
Oh no.
Matthew!
Blame this is on you.
It wasn't 2 nat 20. I'm going to heal the fucking bird.
Fucking better.
It will strike for 3 points slashing
Okay,
damage.
that's fine. Cool.
As yeah,
Nope!
Chili squawks out. It's still very much up.
1 point.
I mean, it doesn't matter because it's plus my charisma, so he's going to get his full health back.
Jimmy's like, good boy.
So an axe cuts into his leg, and then he looks down, and it's fine. Weird. It doesn't feel pain. Let's go.
Am I being gaslit by the enemy? What is this?
I wish that was the worst thing that was happening to us.
As we're riding, I'm going to cast Sending to Cranach, to the speaker for Kedinavel.
Yep. Okay.
Incoming! Cranach was the one who sided against us, but then regretted it.
Yes.
Right? Okay,
No,
so
wait.
No, that was
that's-
Brennan. That was Brennan.
That was Bremen, yes.
No, you're right, yeah.
But
But
he-
Cranach thought he maybe made a mistake, right?
Well, he no,
can't.
no, you didn't get that sense. He likes you guys, but
He
he
wasn't in for it.
no, but he
Yeah.
wasn't in for it.
Okay,
maybe he'll go like, seeing as how 24 of the words are going to be ah, and like 25th is dragon.
Charlatan Dragon destroyed Dugan's Hole, Goodmead, East Haven, on its way to you.
We're coming.
We're coming. Fucking defend yourselves. I've got 8 words.
Hide in basements.
Get townsfolk and hide.
Yeah. Get townsfolk underground. Hide. Hide. Hide.
Cool. You do not get a response.
Shit.
My boob already dead of all day.
But the message is sent,
Cool.
and the
Is
5
that
of you.
another plane? Is that why I failed?
No, yeah, exactly.
He's
Yeah.
in the Feywild.
He's actually a demon.
He just popped up to the.
So the
Put another plane. The plane is dead.
the 5 of you have now left East Haven behind,
Yeah.
and you hear the screaming has stopped behind you as well.
That's good.
That's yay.
You hear the sound of distant weeping, but people understand that the imminent danger is now over. And you continue to ride out, and all of a sudden, it's like someone flipped off a light switch. Suddenly things are very, very quiet, uncomfortably so.
That's worse.
Oh yeah, because you are suddenly just out on the plains, and you then kind of remember how far it is to get.
It's like 4 to 6 hours.
Okay.
It is, yeah.
Okay. Genuine fucking question. Do we go to Kedinavel or do we go somewhere else where it hasn't got to yet?
We don't know where it's
We,
going
no,
yet.
but we are not going to be to Kedinavel. There's a fair chance by the time we get there, it's already fucking gone.
We can guess they want to take Kedinavel.
It's going for Koenig.
Yeah.
And then probably Tourmaline. If we're thinking about it in terms of a circle,
Koenig's on. I mean, all we can do is.
I can warn one more town.
Yeah. We've just got to follow where we think it's going.
Or Brynshanda. Brynshanda might be able to get messages out to further people.
How close to exhaustion are we?
How close to exhaustion are you?
We've been away for a very long time.
No, you haven't. You have been.
Well, we have.
I have too, let's just assume.
Yeah.
It's not complicated.
No, we
we,
need-
we've ridden for about 10 hours.
You have, yeah, and you haven't slept since before it ascendant.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fair fucking enough. I've kind of forgotten. I've
Oh,
I've
no,
forgotten
I take it
about
back.
that.
Oh, it's your turn to shush.
So tell you what, yeah, each of you make 2 Constitution checks in a row. I think that's what it would have been at this point. So.
15 and
15.
Dirty 20
uh,
and 16.
Dirty 20 and 90. No, 21. Got that the wrong way
15,
around.
17.
14, 19.
5 and a 3.
Oh.
Oh, you're fine.
Me?
Yeah, we had like another day before we even got
so
to
I
you.
just do 1.
Actually, no, yes, you just do one. Okay, so
Then that was a 5.
Baroth and Arkan gain a point of exhaustion. Yeah, for those of you who haven't had a point of exhaustion, the next, if this goes on for several more hours, then it'll be an automatic.
Yeah.
Another point of
Sure.
exhaustion.
Exhaustion being disadvantage on
Ability checks.
ability checks.
Not attack rolls.
No.
Okay.
Attack rolls is the second,
Yeah.
and then it's half movement speed,
Yeah.
6 is dead.
and then it's half max HP.
Yeah.
You know that it's about 4.5 hours to get in about.
If anyone gets the 2 points of exhaustion, we have the potion of vitality.
Yeah.
But ability checks, not
Any chance I can meditate on this fucking...
No.
Sweet!
Absolutely not, my friend.
Oh god. Right.
So, where are you going?
Where are we going?
Dinaval to then maybe Koenig.
It'll be long gone by the time we get there.
Before we get to Koenig.
Before we get to Dinaval, and by the time we get to Dinaval, we'll get on to Koenig and long.
We
long
only
gone from
move
there.
slightly slower than
And we
But
don't.
But we've got to take a long detour.
But we also don't know where it's going. If we go to the wrong town, we've got nothing else. We've just got to go with the information that we've been given.
Yeah.
It seems likely that it would go to Dinaval, and if it's going to Dinaval now,
If
likely-
we're chasing it, it's not going to stick around. It's made that clear.
I know.
So even if we catch up to it, there's going to be less death because it's going to fuck off to the next
That's a
place.
fair point.
If we're not there, it could stick around and just wipe everyone
No,
out.
that's a fair point. What were you going to say, Arkan?
I was gonna say, isn't it worth, I don't know, being at full strength, or is that just out the window at this
Pick a
point?
town, take a stand. Is that what we're suggesting?
I don't like what I was suggesting.
No, I
No,
understand
I
it. It's
get
a,
it.
it's a good logic. It's
We're
just
choosing between evils here. Like, there's no
Yeah.
good situation.
because if we go to Brynshanda and we attempt to sleep in Brynshanda,
We haven't got time to sleep.
Well, by the time we wake up,
Everything will be gone by the time we sleep. We haven't got time.
No.
This thing's.
It got
metal.
through 3 towns in about, was it like an hour?
like 10 hours, right?
we
It's
were
been about
riding-
10 hours,
we
yeah,
were riding
like-
for 10 hours,
Yeah.
Oh, alright then.
Was Duvassa the speaker for
From Shandy's.
Brynshanda? Yeah.
She was the same one.
There's also more likely to be magic users in Brynshanda who can then further get messages out to the others.
Yeah. No. If I do this, that's the most powerful magic I have gone.
Mine's all gone. Well, my powerful one's gone.
Everything useful.
I can help a little bit.
I have a little
You
bit
can
of.
help.
I can help. I think.
I've got some left in me.
I don't know.
Fey bullshit.
I don't know.
Do you have some?
I just.
No.
I just can. I think. It's. Look, I don't fucking get this. I'm
No,
figuring this shit
I just like
out.
just being like, no, I just can.
We're currently riding towards the crossroads, dear. We're not having this
Yeah.
conversation stationary.
Yeah, no, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Do whatever the fuck you can do.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to glow for this? I don't know if I need to glow for this. I'm just gonna like.
I guide you.
You're both just touching each other as you're on
Oh,
burn.
So you get a level 3 spell slot back.
Okay, yeah, that kind of helps.
What down?
Just a little bit.
Did you do that again?
I can.
How did you do that?
What magic?
I don't know.
Wild
I
magic.
don't know.
Gotcha.
This.
Gotcha.
any question of like how I can do the things that I can do, aside from getting really fucking angry, I got no fucking answer. Barrels, come right here. Can it get match pace? Come here.
Okay, right. I was going to say, would it be better to have another sending, or...
I've got 2 third level slots now.
Okay,
So
I have none at the moment.
Yeah, take one.
Okay.
You get a level 1 slot.
I was going to say, it depends. You have to get a high roll to get that.
Yeah.
That's alright, because I needed one of those anyway.
Any spell slot is useful spell slot. How many times can you do
I
that?
can do that one more time. Actually, wait.
Proficiency
I
bonus.
think so. Yes, I can do it. So I can do it one more time.
Okay.
But
That's bullshit, I love it.
I can do another. I can do another thing with it.
That's
So
a
unless
very-
people desperately want another spell slot, I'll hold on to it.
I was going to say, that's a very support thing for a
I'm not
barbarian.
going to say because Tonaich doesn't fucking know.
Fair. Absolutely fair.
I've got 1 more level 3, so.
So we could warn Brinchanda.
I mean 2.
If we go
And head.
after it to Dinnervale and it goes on to Koenig and then it flies across Dwarven Valley to Tourmaline, we're fucked. We can't follow it.
No.
No.
Whereas if we go to Bryn Shander, we have some chance of heading it off at anywhere. At fucking anywhere. We can head it off
We
at...
crossed from Caer Konig to the Dwarven Valley before.
Yes, and it took us hours.
It did fucking take us hours. this
Because
is
the
true.
problem is now that we are running into the mouth of exhaustion. We have very few resources left, and we are going to have to choose a place to make a fucking stand. It's not going to stop, but we might have to.
The next 2 towns have castles, so they're going to be slightly better off than Goodmead and Dugan's Hall.
Do I want
We have
Koenig?
It's gonna fly away wherever we go. So we have to, wherever we go next, we have to kill it.
Yeah.
And if we can get it, at least start before it's fully made it in.
If I can get within
That's
60,
something.
if I can get within 60 feet of it, I can make it land. But
I think Brinchanda is going to be the last one it goes for.
circle.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
up, down, and then come back down, and then head back for the mountain.
It would make sense. That's
Yeah.
the most efficient route. Given the direction it's going.
So I do not want to head for Brinchanda, if that means that 9 of 10 towns are going to be gone by the time we get there.
Yeah. And you've got a point that it doesn't want a fight. It wants easy destruction. So if we can fucking scare it off.
There's
No one's
scare
gonna
in it.
no
it's
one's gonna agree
destroying
with
it.
this. I'm gonna put this out there. We could split up.
What? How do you split this group?
Well, you've at least got
People with range.
sending.
People with range weapons go where the dragon's gonna be.
Yeah.
Who can hit it? People with other skills. One people get everyone.
The rest of us are
Out.
the other skills group. Though.
Yeah.
You are our range.
You are the
fighter.
range.
Well, we have.
I have 120 feet.
Yeah. And if it's in the sky and if it's near the city, that's the best we can
I've
do.
got
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
I've got 120 feet. That's
It's alright, you already killed Zadrok.
Yeah. As the crow flies,
Yep.
have we got any estimation of how long it's? Because at the moment we still probably got like another hour to the crossroads.
Mm.
Like,
Mm.
if we have to go like that and it goes like that, do we have any estimation of how long it's gonna have been there before we get there?
I'm a map maker. I know triangulation.
So
Yes,
so
you
much
do.
that you know it's called triangulation and shit.
Exactly.
The
Yes,
end
you
shit is
do.
important.
Yeah, that's
Um,
Pythagoras theorem.
Make an intelligence check.
Go ahead. Here we go.
I'll say it. Which, yeah, well, make an intelligence check. You with advantage because you've got maps.
Just map stuff.
It's more about like estimating how fast was it flying.
Yeah.
This is fucking rough.
For straight intelligence,
Mm-hmm.
that's now plus 2, that's 9. 15.
Okay, you reckon it's probably going to take it about an hour to get to Kedinabal
Okay.
Oh, so
From
we-
now.
from when it left East Haven.
And it takes us
it's 4.5. So we're gonna miss it.
Now you don't know how long it's going to stay in Dinabal, how long it's going to take to destroy it. But it's
Do we?
Dinabal is small, you know that.
So I wasn't here last session. Roughly, from the time it was released to the time where we started,
it was 10 hours.
it was 10 hours. So roughly, how long is that? Given it had to fly away from where it got released to get to Dugan's Hole, roughly how? Can we estimate how long it takes to destroy a town? basically.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Dugan's Hole had nothing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's probably just like a tweet and go.
There were like 10 people left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in terms
I mean,
of,
Dugan's Hole has no defences either.
well, exactly, but that's
Yeah.
kind of the thing. Is like,
No.
is it just like a one shot and then it's gone, or is it like it has to fly around and fuck things up for a bit?
It does need to fly around. Yeah. No. It's definitely not a one shot and then
Yeah.
it's gone. Because it like took time to destroy each
Yeah.
of the things. You reckon it probably took it about, not counting travel,
Yeah.
probably took it about, okay, and estimating the size of the towns.
Yeah, that's the thing, because like
Yeah.
Care Denivel is bigger than Goodmead, but like.
Arkan is not helping with this.
No,
No, it's fine.
Probably took it.
Monster's trying to
This is
help.
map
This
vision.
is Tonaich shit.
You're just
yeah.
occasionally patting Tonaich
Yeah.
on the head.
and occasionally saying, no, you forgot about that section of the road.
Yep, no, you're right, you're right.
It
Actually,
probably
it's
took
way bigger
it.
than we think it is, but also the Verbeeks.
So it probably took it about half an hour to destroy Dugan's Hole, and
Okay.
about an hour and a half to destroy Goodmead.
Okay, and how much bigger is Care Denivel than Goodmead? It's definitely bigger, I remember that much. Not by much.
No, Caer Dineval is small.
Oh,
But it's got a castle.
It's a castle
it's
and
got a
a
castle.
little town.
Yeah. Caer Konig is bigger than both Goodmead and Dugan's Hole, but Caer Dineval is smaller than Goodmead.
Oh, fair enough.
So we might get
Wait,
to
how? I
Caer.
think I'm getting confused. Which was the one that had the cultists?
Didn't
Dinner.
That was Denivel. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
Koenig-
castle, and then there was like a moon.
Which fucking one was Koenig?
Koenig had the Dragonborn leader who was drunk in the street and attacked Baroth.
That was it, because we didn't actually spend much time.
No,
on
I
it,
couldn't.
we went off of it. Okay.
So
Cool. Okay,
maybe
so
we
it's
get to
gonna-
Koenig in time.
So it's going to take less than an hour. It's going to take an hour-ish for it to destroy Caer Dineval.
And then it was like 3 hours from Dineval to Koenig for us.
2 hours.
But that was going at regular pace. That wasn't fucking booking it.
I think we have to go to Brinchanda
We have to let the birds rest.
at some point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I warn Koenig. We go to Brinchanda,
Yeah.
and I warn Lonelywood. Tell him to get into the fucking trees.
Yeah. We've got more
I think that's
chance. We're not chasing our tail then.
Because
as
if
much.
we go to Koenig, we're then fucking stuck in Koenig
No, I get
because we have to run.
Yeah.
It sucks. It
There's
it
only
sucks.
5 of us.
We've warned as many. You've warned as many people.
I will warn the rest now.
That's what we need. We
Warn
need
those
to
two.
warn everyone. We
We'll-
need to find
We'll
somewhere.
go to Bryn Shander.
Yeah. We can't keep chasing our
I'm
tail.
gonna, I've warned Denival, I'm gonna warn Koenig, and I will warn Brinchanda and ask them to send the birds.
We can get to. No, it's not going to take us
We're
fucking
still gonna
ages
take
to
the
get
same
there.
amount of time to get to Brinchanda as to get to Caer Dineval.
Yeah, I mean, it's still going to take us fucking ages to get there, so yeah, sending is better than us.
Yeah.
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 Same message to Caer Koenig that I sent to Caer Dineval, to the speaker again, whose name I've forgotten, but he liked us.
Trovus.
Trovus.
He's the only one whose name I wrote down because he tried to kill me.
Because he
Yeah.
gave you a bottle. Yeah, no, I basically sent the same message to Trovus that I sent to Crownach.
Yeah, absolutely.
Including the screaming.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
And again, you unfortunately get nothing back.
Unless there's something blocking.
Something blocking, or they're busy.
Or they're busy. Well,
Hopefully busy, sure
Sending
enough.
can't be blocked by anything shy of being on another plane.
Yeah.
And
You don't sense that anything is blocking it.
Yeah. If they're asleep,
They
they're
might
gonna
ju-
have a horrible dream.
Yeah, or they're just ignoring us.
Is it day or night at the moment?
Who knows?
It's purely on the basis of like, could they be asleep?
It's like the equivalent of 4 in the morning, isn't it? We've been riding for 10 hours.
Something like that, yeah. No, it would be-
Yeah.
it would be.
Also, do we get those 10 temporary hit points even if we've not had a rest?
At dawn.
Because it's at dawn, isn't it?
You will in a couple of hours,
In a
yeah.
couple of hours,
in
okay.
an hour or two.
When
yeah.
the sun
That's fine.
would
When the-
rise.
Why
Yeah.
do you guys get that?
Special magic!
Hey! They die!
Yeah, we died and came back. That
I
was
wasn't
Yeah.
there.
we got blowed up.
We actually full on died.
Died. Okay.
I got a.
Oh.
I got a
You got-
power.
you-
So sorry.
No, it's alright. We're alive now.
Um,
Don't plan on doing it again.
What is there any kind of sense of like how much damage it did to like wooden buildings as opposed to stone? Like how much
Did we
safer
stop?
would it much safer would it be? Would people be like in the castle than they would?
Oh, probably much safer.
Much safer.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So
There is
assuming
that.
that's gonna like delay it for a little fucking while.
Tourmaline has a mine.
Yeah, can I at all try and potentially calculate how long it'll be before it hits Lonelywood?
oh yeah.
Sure. Sure. So,
From now.
if it's going to cross over.
I'm assuming it is going to Caer Dineval,
Yeah.
destroying that completely,
Mhm.
going on to Caer Koenig, destroying that completely, crossing straight over to Lonelywood.
It didn't destroy East Haven completely.
But because we chased it off,
Yeah.
That's
it
true.
wasn't happy with us being there.
So when there's something there to chase it off, it doesn't. Because good meat
Because
had
the Vabigs, yeah.
the Vabig twatted it decently enough.
Yeah.
It can't take a short rest while it's in the air, I've decided.
If we can't, it can't.
Yeah.
Flying from Caer Koenig to Lonelywood.
Well, just
Wouldn't
like,
it go to
from-
Tourmaline and then Lonelywood?
Yeah, but we
We-
care
we-
about
we-
Lonelywood.
We don't know.
We don't know, but we'll have to go through Tourmaline to get to Lonelywood one way or another.
We have the
Yeah.
closest thing I have to family is in Tourmaline.
Okay.
Is in
Lonelywood.
Lonelywood.
It's from now.
Hopefully when
Yeah.
it's the Targos.
From now, how long will it
Just-
take for us to get to Lonelywood?
You can estimate that it will take, let's say, from the point it left,
East
from the
Haven.
point it left East Haven, it would take. I got a spreadsheet.
Sensible.
Yeah.
You just knew we were gonna ask stupid fucking questions.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Knew we were going to be put in a really shit situation where we have to decide who lives and
Be like,
dies.
Yeah,
Hell.
they put us in the really shit situation.
The book did it. We blame the book.
Well, I mean, I choose what to use from the book, so.
Yeah, we're just going to skip that entire storyline with the dwarves and the Shardland
Yeah,
dragon.
fuck that.
Didn't like it.
No.
Did we decide where I live?
Yeah, just out in the snow, right?
Yeah, but where?
In the bit
Later.
Okay.
In the cold bit.
in the bit with the snow in it.
Bit with the snow.
You know,
Travelling
like, yeah.
is going to be 4 hours.
Okay.
The whole trip.
Yeah.
But that doesn't account for how long it's going to take to destroy
Destruction.
town.
Cool. And Caer Koenig is the biggest out, like aside from East Haven.
Of the ones you've seen thus far, yes.
Oh, I can regain a spell slot with Channel Divinity.
If it
Yeah,
took,
we
if
got
it
another
took,
one then.
if it took it 10 hours to get to East
Got two.
Haven, we haven't got long. We've got a bit. We have not got time to sleep.
Hopefully when it gets to Targos, it just aims for the speaker's house.
If we want to get to either Tourmaline or Lonelywood before it, we do not have time to sleep.
French Channel first.
Yeah.
How long will it take us to get to French Channel from East Haven DM? Is it about the same as going to Caer Dineval, like 4.5 to 5 hours?
Because it's a better road.
I believe it's something like that.
Yeah, it's a main road. Because it's East Haven and Brunchen.
Return to East Haven. Actually, takes a little longer than.
It's a longer road.
Oh no, hang on, no, I'm it says 7.5 hours, but that's walking.
Walking.
So
Yeah, we're
Not
on
we're
that.
birding.
you're birding, so it takes
When-
half that time. So it actually takes
Just under 4 hours.
just 4 hours. Yeah, it takes 3.5 hours when you're going fast birding.
Okay.
Is that halved again because we're dashing?
Bristol to Salmon by car.
There you go.
Is that faster because we're dashing, or we can't probably dash
I'm-
birds the whole time?
No, I'm gonna. Well, no, exactly.
they
I'm gonna
would-
say. I'm kind of. I'm assuming.
We can't dash the entire time.
Yeah.
because
For
they'll die.
simplicity, yeah, and for simplicity, I've said you guys aren't dashing, the dragon isn't dashing, just to
Right,
kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
equalize
Now,
it. You
now
know?
that it's not getting shot at.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
We're going
Um,
to get to this and find out it had like 2 health left.
Yeah.
All it takes is one person with a straight arrow.
Or
Shoot
a
it.
slingshot.
Yeah, just fucking.
Well, we can hope that there
Hopefully they kill it before it reaches us. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
so
won't.
I've won Caer Dineval, I've won Caer Koenig.
And you've got 1 left.
I've got 1 left, or I spend a Channel Divinity and have 2 left.
Do you know anyone who
Child
you can
of it.
send it to who
To
can like
regain a spell
send it
slot.
to more
It
people?
doesn't get you a 3rd level, does it?
It's half your level, we're level 6.
I thought it was half spell level for some reason.
I'm pretty sure it's half your level. Sorry, what?
I hate my inability to read.
If you can get a message to someone who can also then
Send more
send
messages.
messages.
Brinchander.
Have we run into any mages? Because I don't think we have.
If anyone's gonna
Ravens.
have,
Brynshanda would.
Just tell someone to get
Spread the word.
Brinchanda
Yeah.
believed us.
I said it at East Haven and nothing got out.
We don't know that.
We don't know that. That's true.
I don't have time to speak with the speaker.
Where's the fucking- Sorry, I'm trying to find harness divine power.
We could get
no higher than half your proficiency bonus.
That was what it was.
Ah.
So we don't get another one
No,
back.
I can get it 2nd level.
I knew
so
it was
it's not
something stupid.
bad. Success. Okay.
what about the people back in East Haven and whatever it was called? Goodmead, the people who've survived couldn't they tell everyone?
They're further away than we are.
No, I know, but I mean someone there who can magically.
I don't know anyone who can.
That's okay.
I've never met anyone else who can.
We
except
haven't
my
met-
fucking grandmother, and she's very far away.
We haven't met
yeah.
anyone else magically inclined who didn't immediately try to kill us. So
Yeah.
we had to kill them.
Right, we've had a great time.
Yeah.
Everyone in
Yeah,
Icewind
no, I live
is-
here. I understand.
It's great.
You know the deal.
Most people are dicks here because they're all dying of cold. We say it over the sound of rushing wind because we're all going.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
shouting.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. you are. So,
Bryn Shandor Lonelywood. To message.
Bryn Shander.
To get the word out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more likely.
Okay, Devessa is the speaker for Bryn Shander.
yes, that's
Yeah.
Shane.
Same message but without the castle.
No, without the screaming and without the costume.
It sucks.
Devessa, the Shardland dragon flies, heading north. Ker Dinaval, Ker Koenig. Probably Tourmaline, Lonelywood. Can you get the word out? Remaining towns in danger.
3 towers down.
3 towns destroyed. Heading to Bryn Shander. And Asta bites back the words, I fucking told you so.
She believed us.
No, I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Get speakers, people in underground or hidden.
get underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tourmaline to mines, Lonelywood, and then I'm out.
Yeah, cool. And this time, you get a response.
Oh, shit! Pick a speaker, any fucking speaker. They're
Travis is probably drunk.
probably asleep.
It can be both.
You hear Devessa say, we know. Town is swarming with refugees. We'll send out messengers and keep people here underground. Not much else to do.
What do you
That's,
do?
that's
Better than
more
nothing.
than we've had before. That's
Fucking
good.
better than nothing. I assume you relay the message.
Yeah, no, I pass it on. There's a wizard spell that I would really love to have access to right now.
Many spells I would really like
Smell of
access
kill
to.
Shardland dragon.
Any of my 3rd level spells I'd
It's
really
called
like access to.
Catnap, but it lets you take a long rest in 10 minutes.
Oh.
I think there's the
Three
warlock.
three
The
people
warlock.
for
The warlock genie one does that as well.
Yeah.
You can hide inside their
Oh,
lamp.
3
for
people,
like 10
3rd
minutes.
level, you can give 3 people a long rest in 10 minutes.
I think,
Oh,
I think for the
that's
I think
nice.
for the genie one it's a short rest in 10 minutes, but
Right.
a long rest in.
And for a warlock, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
well, that's fucking
You
fun.
can be inside. You are inside a lamp at the time, so you can just be squished if somebody finds it.
Sure, yeah. Okay,
You
so
wouldn't do that.
you ride off into the night, and hours pass. Now to check, are you going through Bryn Shander? Are you going straight to Bryn Shander, or are you going to Tourmaline, or what's the
I
plan?
think it's Bryn Shander because we don't know where the fuck it's gonna go.
I think it's probably going to go north.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
Bryn Shander, and then we're gonna make another decision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how terrible.
We've got to hit
Yeah.
Bryn
Okay.
Shander on the way.
See if the fucking dragon is already there.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you ride to Bryn Shander, and yeah, just under 4 hours left. You arrive at a town in, like, a town in not chaos, but in a lot of commotion.
Yeah.
You see
the second time we've been here.
worried people everywhere. Concerned for each other's safety, hiding, barricading doors. You see quite a few people putting up planks outside the doors, doing whatever. Yeah.
Not gonna help. Underground.
Basements.
They turn around and just go,
Stone.
They might not have the option.
We're out of town.
No, don't tell them to get out of town. This is probably the last place to go.
You also see several people that are arriving as you are from Dugan's Hole, Goodmead, from East Haven. And in the middle of this, you see that you don't see the dragon. That dragon's just on the picture. You see Captain Southwell, who
We
is
like
Yeah,
them.
we like them.
Captain Markham Southwell, who is currently doing his very best to keep some level of order
Being huge.
and exactly, and just kind of directing people about and organizing provisions and gathering the militia and just preparing as much as he bloody can.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you say that the dragon isn't an object?
No, the dragon is a creature.
It's a creature, yeah.
It's an
You
object
gonna
of
like-
I didn't know if constructs counted as like objects that you could like.
Are you objectifying the dragon?
Yes. The dragon is a bitch.
The
So
dragon is
I've got fucking nothing to help.
I've got nothing left.
I've nothing I can do in the first place.
No.
Right.
You,
Oh god, there's the pressure!
you got a third level spell slot back. That's pretty
Yeah, no,
fucking
no,
good.
no,
That's
I got a message to him, which they'd already received.
So, Southwell is currently just, he seems too busy to have noticed you for a race, so if you want to talk to him, go up to him. But yeah,
Busy
basically-
man.
I mean,
Do we want to talk to him,
Do you have anything
or do we want to figure out what the fuck
ask
we're
if
doing?
they've got
there?
any resources we can take for going into battle.
Yeah, literally anything.
Oster's gonna ride up and just rein in.
Is there? I don't want to leave them, but is there a chance of getting fresh axe beaks? Not to keep, just so Az can fucking rest.
We can ask.
Because he also has been carrying 2 people.
But then we also
Yeah.
still have the problem of where the fuck do we go?
Tourmaline.
Yeah.
I think Tourmaline is.
You think we can get to Tourmaline before the dragon does?
You can try.
How long
I'm
have
gonna go.
I
Maths don't
completely
work.
zoned out when it was the maths bit. So,
I
so where we are now, we
It's-
think it's
so-
maybe in between Koenig and Dinaval.
It's
it's probably between Koenig and Tourmaline.
it's probably around about at Koenig and probably about to head off, if not just having left.
There is no quick way to Tourmaline because we have to go Targos.
Well, I reckon that is potentially a corner that's worth cutting.
I think we did that last time.
I think we did. It's quite a small one, and I don't want to go via Targos, and if it'll be a little bit more dangerous, but
I suppose if we get to Tourmaline and it's already ruined, we just have to head back to Bryn Shander because there is no way that even if we get to Tourmaline, if we get to Tourmaline that's already destroyed, that we can't get to Nottingwood in time.
Or we bite the bullet, go to Brennan,
I was thinking Bremen.
and just make the stand there.
Because we can probably beat it to Bremen. This is the devil's fucking bargain. Like,
map calculations.
It's more just like I
think
just wonder if we
it'll-
wait at Brennan, is it just going to fucking fly off again as soon as we hit it?
Yeah.
At least then we can follow roads chasing it down. Yeah,
continuing to fire it
No,
along
yeah,
the road.
that's probably the best
Because we'll be
option.
heading to Targos then.
Probably.
We're probably
Like-
going to have to go around Targos because he's still got Dick Silverknob's still not going to let anyone in.
From kind of calculations.
Oh god, this is going to suck.
This is the worst.
The most efficient route it will take from the route that it's taken so far is Tourmaline, Lonelywood, Brennan, Targos, Bryn
I
Shander, and
reckon
then
it-
back down.
Yeah.
Depends if because they would want to cause as much damage as quickly as possible.
They haven't succeeded in their actual fucking goal. They haven't wiped everyone out. Yet.
No, but the dragon is still on a preset course before any of this happened.
Did
So
we know if it was
assuming-
just one round and done?
I'm gonna
Or if it-
That's all
assume.
we assumed, yeah.
Right. Assuming it's going to Tourmaline after Koenig.
Yeah.
You said it'd be about 4 hours travel time.
Yep.
That's not including destruction time.
Yeah.
It's been about 4 hours for us to get to Bryn Shander.
Yeah.
So
If it wasn't destroying anything,
if it
it's
wasn't
already
destroying
there.
anything, it's at Tourmaline. However, it has been destroying things, including Koenig, which is a bit bigger, and also both of those have a fucking castle. Do I think that we could get to Tourmaline in time to meet it there?
You tell me.
I don't know. I'm not the one that's got the calculations.
No, exactly. Well, you've done, but I mean, you've done about as much calculations as I'd say that Tonaich can. You know that it's about 3 hours on Axbeak to get to from Bryn Shander to Tourmaline. So it depends. Is it going to take 3 hours? It took about 3 hours for it to destroy both Dugan's Hole and Goodmead. Is it going to take 3 hours for it to destroy Canavan and
It
Oh,
Kekona?
should take
Wait,
longer.
You've already done it
longer.
then.
Yeah.
It should take longer.
Fucking
Koenig's
Tourmaline,
longer.
innit?
Tourmaline.
Maybe it's going to take a little stop at the Dwarven Valley for shits and giggles. I don't know.
Could try.
What if it rests?
Can it rest?
We
It's
don't,
a
know.
machine.
we don't know. I reckon Tourmaline.
Throwing the augury bones on bird back.
Yeah.
This is a
Throw it into the back.
10% fail chance, I think, because I've already done it once today.
Is it daily or is it restly? Because if it's daily, it's a new
That's a
day.
good question.
Because it was
That's a
before
very,
we left
very
10
good
hours
question.
It is a new day, yeah. So those temporary hit points are in effect, by the way.
It's a new day. It's a new life. Oh,
It hitting us hasn't been the problem.
No, that's
We're
not
fine.
Well, are we all at full now?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No, it's before long rest.
Fuck.
It's between long rest.
So still 10%
So I
chance.
gotta roll.
This is as a ritual because
We need the spells.
Okay.
if we leave now, will we arrive at Tourmaline in time to fight the dragon?
Yes.
Very wheel.
Wheel. Yeah.
Will.
Well, that's convinced me. Let's go. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, we'll still ask if we can get fresh axe beaks.
Yeah.
Just to swap them out.
Arrows.
You'll probably find some on the floor, people panicking
Arrows.
and leaving.
A diamond.
Absolutely.
A magic bow.
Five diamonds and then another 5 for the axe beaks.
Shut up. We know there's a jeweler's here. Like, if you're stopping to get new birds,
Are you going to
Like-
steal a diamond from the
I'm
jewelers?
gonna beg.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking beg.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
Cool, yeah.
It's worth a try.
There is a jeweler's. Okay, so let's say first of all, so Southwell sees you, greets you, takes you in, and says, "Oh my God, absolutely, come here," and takes you on down the streets, and he, kind of takes you to the barracks and says, "Do you think there's a good chance that you can get rid of this thing?"
Arrows.
If we could catch it,
trying.
yes.
Arrows.
How many arrows?
I mean, essentially, how many do you?
How many can you carry?
How many can you
I don't know how
the
many.
quiver is 40.
I want 40.
You get 40.
Total. I want
40 total,
25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can top up.
We don't know, but we have a chance.
Great.
We did some genuinely actually pretty serious
We've got-
damage to it. The problem is it keeps moving. I need, and this is a stupid thing to be asking for in the middle of a siege, I need a diamond about yay big, ideally perfect, but if it can't be perfect, a bigger will do. I need, if one of us dies, I can make it not have happened.
Okay, I can't.
And if we
I'm
don't
sorry,
use it,
I don't
we'll
have
bring
that.
it back.
There is a jeweler.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
to the jew-
off. Get
Okay.
me a new fucking bird.
Tell them we can bring it back if we don't use it.
Yeah.
Javelins.
Javelins, okay. Only got spare 2 of these.
Cool, that's
Oh,
fine.
potions if there are potions.
Do you have any potions that could be useful?
Do you have any potions?
Shopping
What is this the plant in there?
Magic weapon.
I'm really sorry. We need to keep a few here.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So,
Understandable.
okay, we've got 2. He's offering you 2 normal healing potions, or 1 greater healing potion.
2 normal.
Two normal.
Yeah,
Cool.
get people back on their feet.
They also.
Trick arrows.
I don't know what.
What? Wait.
Oh, you want like exploding arrows?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work on that. Go get the dragon.
Come back next time there's a dragon.
And you need some axe beaks as well, I heard.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay, come.
If you have 5, that'd be ideal.
Yeah, we got 5. Come to the stables. These are for loan, okay?
Yeah, that's
There
fine.
you
Yeah,
go.
we want
We'll
our-
leave
we want
our
we
birds
want
as
ours back.
collateral.
They need
Cool.
food and water, and they need a fuck ton of rest. They've done very fucking well.
We will sort that out for you. And as
They
you
might have
hand
a
over the
priority
birds,
system.
they turn over to you, and they like cuddle their heads into your lap.
Oh, we're taking you into a
Me
lot
and
of
birds
danger.
shake
I'm
hands.
gonna cast speak with animals.
Please tell me you're doing it as a ritual.
I can't do it as a ritual.
Waste the spells.
I can't do anything anyway.
You can
Spells.
shoot.
And I'm just gonna say, it's been a pleasure. If there's anything you want to say to us, or that you guys want to say to these
I'm
guys,
not here. I've gone to find a jeweler.
Lucius is just hugging Bullseye around the neck like, oh my god, please stay still. Stay
Hear
still.
Bullseye very tiredly going, I make no promises.
He
Good
makes
bird.
no promises.
God damn it.
What else?
Says Steady, I really liked hanging out with you, and I hope we can play again soon. That's okay?
Anything for us?
That's okay. Tell Asta that I I really like him, and he takes really good care of me, and he's great. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go nap now. Bye.
I'm gonna go now. Okay, it's a mood. Barrel's not saying
It's over to
anything.
Barrel. You don't. You just hear squawk, but you. Hey. You're alright.
Good bud.
I don't think you need me to translate that.
You're translating? What?
He said, hey,
Okay.
you're alright.
Alright. Cool.
Meanwhile, down the road, Oscar is hammering on the door.
We've got to deal with this
Chili,
shit
chili,
first.
chili.
What? Oh, don't die, please. And don't be too fucking hot-headed.
Hey, home slice.
I can't hear this
I
shit.
threw up in my mouth.
Me too.
Don't worry. We're all the same. We're all travelers on the same path.
Can I
On this
change my
planet.
act speak?
Yes, we are. That's literally what
I'm
we're
gonna
doing.
strangle your hands.
This is like, this is how.
I'm just relaying. I relay exactly.
Yeah.
But
Wait, how's your acting with your charisma?
Oh, it's
Terrible.
appalling. I'm literally just saying it perfectly neutral.
Hey,
With a
home
smile on
slice.
my face. Hey, home slice.
This represents there are
and
2 of these currently.
your 4 axe beaks. Go.
5.
No. Your
The
4.
four.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
person axe beaks. Go into the stable. They go. And then they
Yep.
flop down and
Off.
fall straight asleep for a very well deserved rest.
I'm not naming this one. We don't have time.
God, I wish that were me.
You. Oh yeah, you're a bit jealous. And you hop onto your new axe beaks. But meanwhile, yeah, you're banging on the door.
Who
The
I've
door
introduced
opens.
us all to and everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course, yeah.
They all have the
You
same
hear the door
voice.
unlock, and you see a haggard old man open the door with tiny little jeweler's spectacles. Go, what?
I will give you all the money I have, and a vial of thrym, and a tourmaline crystal, and some beads from a druid, and my fucking clockwork dragonfly if you will give me a diamond worth 300 gold pieces so that I can save someone's life. Please, it has never been more important.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I have guided myself before I open the door?
Sure. And before you roll, actually, can I? Well, okay, yeah. where are we at?
Oh god,
No, you have to.
Well, actually, before you roll, before you say what you got, how much money do you have?
I have 109 gold and 7 silver and 5 copper and a tourmaline worth 10 gold
Okay.
and Ravison's beads and a vial of thrym oil. I also have my augury gems, but I'm not going to give him those.
Okay, yep.
For a
Make sure you get the receipt.
Pretty good number.
this is a 26.
So you see this
Get it
grumpy
for
little
free.
man's face suddenly like melt a bit and goes, save someone's life. How are you going to do that?
If I was being really pretentious, I'd say I walk the line between life and death at all times. But,
You've never said that.
It's a
Thank God you didn't say that.
it's a spell casting component, and I can cast a spell that brings someone back from the brink of death.
It's just about the.
Yes.
Nah, it's
If you had 2 diamonds, that would be amazing, but 1 would really do it.
So it is real.
Yes, it's fucking real.
They haven't seen it yet.
No, I know, it's
Sorry, I was
absolutely fucking real. We've seen it, we've fought it, and we need to survive the next battle.
All right. Hold still.
He's vibrating.
Look,
A handful of smaller
80
diamonds.
gold. Is that fine?
What?
80 gold from you?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I do have to make a living, but
A discount of more than. That's less.
I gave him 90 gold.
It's like
Thank
300
you.
gold, isn't it? For those?
But it has to be worth 300 gold, so
Yeah.
so yeah, he hands over a diamond to
Does
you.
that mean because we bought it for 80 gold? It's only-
That was
No, that's not how it works.
that was like a DC 22 roll because like he doesn't really know that there's like imminent danger. He hasn't seen anything, and he's giving up his livelihood there. So you had to roll high.
If I
and you
don't
did.
use it, I'll bring it right the fuck back.
Right, right,
and
right.
shove it inside my shirt.
A glass diamond and you distort value on it.
Anyway,
I'm going to take that as a no.
We'll try that later.
I don't know how that spell works.
Who's willing to die for that experiment?
You've got to beat death's like saving throw.
Before we set off,
Oh,
Lucius has kind of been quiet before everyone's setting off doing things and had a bit of a brainwave. I don't know what kind of check this would be to make, some kind of history check or whatever. I'm assuming it's going to be absolute bullshit because it was ages ago. But is
Sure.
there anything that Lucius can remember or put together in a sense that Maxilda and I might have got Targos out of the line of fire? Or might any kind of suspect thing that might
Oh.
have, if it's definitely gonna hit everyone, or if Maxildena had literally other means knew about this during the.
And you having a red string moment.
I'm having a bit of a red string. This is kind of like tinfoil hat. Wait!
I mean, Barrel suspected it, but just because
Yeah.
Maxilda wasn't.
I think I suspected
bitch.
it before, but just did. But I'm now thinking, hang on, does this
You
affect
can do
the
a check
path in
and find
some
out.
way?
I will say. Well, I'll say that you know enough about Maxildenar
Yeah.
to know this.
It's possible.
He's probably
Or
got
any
a
connection with
sneaky
you or not.
escape plan.
Sure.
He's probably got like an escape pod somehow.
Yeah, an evil
Um,
hot air balloon that
Yeah,
flies
something
up.
like that.
Yeah.
That'd be a
but
really bad
in
thing to get away from a
essence,
dragon.
you know, he's maybe being careful, but careful with himself.
Yeah.
But he genuinely doesn't believe
There's
that
a genuine
the
belief.
dragon
Okay.
is a threat.
He wasn't.
We did
writing
get that
something
from
for
last
sense.
So he won't make a deal with Durgar because he doesn't believe they're a problem.
No.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I wanted to. Yeah, it was mostly a mind thinking. Hang on, does this affect the trajectory? If it's just going to fly over Targos, or just like not bother with it. But if it does, no, that makes sense. That's fine. Good.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right.
Run back to the others. I get on my new mount.
You get on your new mount.
Hello, Steady 2.
They're all called Burrock.
I relay what Steady said.
That's something.
And the five of you ride north towards Tourmaline. We're gonna go for a break.
Fucking shit myself.
Yeah. Holy shit, guys! Don't go nowhere. You will not
Yeah,
want to miss
Jesus.
what happens next.
You don't want to miss the dragon
Well, you
running
can
away
go
from
somewhere,
us
you can go
again.
somewhere for 15 minutes, just come back afterwards.
Yeah.
If we catch it at Tourmaline and it goes to Logan, we can follow it in a straight fucking line and keep shooting at it.
Yeah.
Like,
We will see you in 15 minutes. Bye. We're still on.
oh.
That's what you meant when you said the leveling in this book is bullshit.
Yeah, you
They
leveled
remove
double.
levels.
We are going to destroy your fucking dragon.
Give it back. Give it back.
I think I yelled loud enough for that to distort the sound. In fact, we're going into the red and yellow a lot here.
No.
Okay, I've drawn down the thing. That should be better now.
Everybody disconnect from the internet.
It doesn't matter too much because they can
It
just
doesn't
turn. They can just turn the volume down on their end.
No, for sure. I just hope it hasn't been.
volume.
It's not going to be crackly.
I would.
No, people would have said. People
Sorry,
would have said.
Paddy.
People who are watching, how is volume?
Oh, rip headphone users. Yeah.
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 I would test the sound, but I've
You're on
got a very
Tasty bit of money making.
Sorry, Paddy.
I'm glad it hasn't been like that the entire time.
Yeah.
Anyway, to get
Now
back
it
into
will
it,
be. It's constant scores.
the Lightbringers are
Plus one.
riding the Lightbringers.
Arcan and the Lightbringers.
Are riding.
Yeah.
breakneck
Every
speed.
newest member becomes that person and a librarian.
Yeah.
Also, I'm like a drow, so I physically can't bring any light.
Yeah, we all make light. You make
Literal darkness.
Yeah. But you are. Like now that you're on the new axe beaks, it feels like you're going faster. Maybe you're not actually going faster, but it's like when you're hopping onto a void bike that's got a full battery and you press go. It
Hands
just
up here,
feels
who's
like
been
it's
on a
going
void
with
bike?
more power. Anyway,
Paddy says it's a bit quiet. Is that
it's a bit quiet. Yeah, that's because I.
Turn it down.
Yeah,
Turn
okay.
it down.
Let's sort that out
We took
right now.
pity on you far too late.
Now we're going to start screaming again.
It was perfect
Mind
before
your
the break.
headphones.
Amazing. Okay, here we are.
I'm gonna cast Scream. Ready?
Let me know if this is good. And let's not scream like I did just now.
No promises.
But after about 3 hours of riding, you reach Tourmaline. And Tourmaline looks like nothing's happened. Okay. In fact, you see people going about their business, waking up, opening up shops, and
That's either really good or really bad.
That's really good bad.
It's good for Tourmaline.
We don't know where the dragons.
They would have seen it fly.
Maybe it died in Koenig.
Maybe.
Or
That would be-
Dinaval.
that would be sweet.
Somebody just shot it.
Can you imagine?
So like, we're not the heroes of this story anymore.
No.
It's that one guy who threw a rock at a dragon.
No,
and killed it.
killed it in one hit.
Yeah.
You got it down to 1 hit point and someone just went, fuck off! That worked.
It just tripped in the air. Whacked its face on a
I mean,
bird.
the Arbory did say if we set out,
We'd get here.
we'd get here in time.
Yeah.
Heck,
We're not going to get any help from the speaker because the speaker here is in with Max
Yeah, we
Zoltan.
know.
doesn't fucking matter. We tell her anyway.
Yeah.
We could tell. I was just saying.
Tell people.
Tell people. Avoid the speaker because they're a prick.
I'm gonna fucking tell the speaker.
Okay.
Yeah. Lucius is just gonna go around, just try and I don't know, gather as many people.
Try and
As
convince
possible and
people to
just,
get
like,
into
listen.
the mines.
sure. Yeah.
There is something coming, whether you like to believe this or not. It's like I'm sure they can see the state of all of us
Yeah, that's
at this
this though.
point as
We've
well.
clearly been in a lot of back.
Yeah.
It
God, you
wouldn't
have.
hurt to get somewhere safe, and by that means, like we're saying, underground, aren't we, to everyone? Get
Yeah.
underground.
Get into the mines.
If you need, get into the mines. If you need help, now is the chance to say it, please, just for the love of God, and just like going around to like everyone you possibly can with that.
If you want to stand in the middle of the town square and just fucking yell, I can make your
That's
voice.
a really good idea.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was going to say
do
to a
it.
random
And then
townsperson.
do it again.
I just
Listen to me very carefully.
I just slap you on the shoulder and your voice triples in volume.
Nice. Yeah, Lucius is just gonna like.
While
To
Lucius is
everyone.
being.
Friends, Tourmaline's countrymen, lend me your ears.
While
Cool.
Lucius
And,
is being very
that-
eloquent, Barrel's just going to be like, everyone in Dugan's Hall is dead. A lot of people in Goodmead are dead.
Yeah.
Cool.
A lot of people in East Haven are fucking dead.
Yeah.
And Lucius, as you let out that
Get to the mines.
glorious speech, essentially. Yeah, that was a very good speech, by the way, Cal. You, and it echoes and reverberates. You see some cautious people looking like, you see some people looking terrified. You see people beginning to panic a little bit. You hear a loud voice. Pavel going, no, hang on. calm down. You know this is false. Fear-mongering. Once again, and you see the speaker of Tourmaline
Kill him.
scream out this. And she doesn't do much, though, to assuage their worry.
Oh, that's a shame.
Lucius is just gonna look right at her and say, "You dare call yourself a fucking leader, and you're gonna let all of these people die for your fucking sins. You deserve to rot."
Voice of
Lucius,
truth.
Lucius has had enough,
Barrel's
baby.
behind them with a halberd and just goes, I don't need to bother. She's already dead.
And the crowd goes, yeah!
And everybody.
Bravo! Yeah!
No fucking applause.
And they did.
Mines.
Running.
Hide in the mines.
Did you say that?
Yeah, fucking hide in the mines.
Get in the mines.
Okay, yeah. And
Get stone above you.
you feel a hand on your shoulder, Tonaich,
What?
and you see
The old speaker.
Oris Mathtu, the old speaker.
I thought he was
man.
I thought he was dead
I
as well.
thought he'd been
I
assassinated.
thought-
He is wearing like commoner's clothes, like he's been in the mine,
Oh,
and he goes, "Good idea.
Cool, thank you.
All right,
glad you're alive.
militia,
Yes.
stay here. Anything, any ranged weapon, you take up battle. Everyone else to the mine as quick as you can. Quick." And you see, rounding Kelvin's cairn, you see the dragon flying towards the town.
How far away is that? It's like 8 miles.
No, it's quite.
Okay, it's much closer than that. You reckon it's going to be here in a couple of rounds.
Oh, I just meant, can you shoot it yet?
No, I'm readying.
You're just like,
I'm getting to like a spot.
you have to shoot it to the fucking
Like,
moon.
So
like,
just
I'm just like grabbing
get
someone.
on the roof.
And like running, like I'm grabbing someone for support and I'm running somewhere.
Oster is just gonna take the voice off you and slap it on himself and just scream, "Run!" But I'm not gonna scream it because of the mic.
Who wants either a spell slot or to be able to hit things a bit better?
Spell slot.
Spell slot.
Go for it.
One level one.
One. That's good. That's,
You may have.
That's guiding bolt.
You may get to one.
that's a bolt that guides.
That's all the guides.
It's also supposed to be a command if I can get it within 60 frame rate.
If it understands our language.
I'm sure
If it speaks any language. I just don't want you to waste a spell slot.
No, you're probably right.
Kill it.
Yeah, I'm sitting funny because I got hot water. But
No, it was the smell. I was like, what
The hot
the is some rubber burning?
burning rubber.
The dragon.
Barrel will find a high space with. I forgot his name again. Arkan.
Arkan.
There we go. I got it. I did know it
Yeah.
because I do have. Oh no, wait! I don't have guidance. Never mind. I'm not going to do
Think
that.
about it being ironic that Arkan sounds like Arcana when
I did think
is
that.
terrible at magic.
He's not going to go up with you because he doesn't have guidance, so he can't really
Oh,
help you.
Oster will go up with us.
Lucius is
Guidance work with
going to
attack?
go anywhere he can get.
120 feet.
Oh, it's pointless then.
But Bless does.
Oh, I can do.
But also,
I can do bless before he gets here anyway.
yeah, scrambling up onto a fuck. I'm just using my stupid leaps to get up onto a roof.
Sure. Yeah.
Boing, boing, boing.
And I've got a 35-foot climbing speed, so.
Okay.
I can swim.
So you guys are up on a roof.
I can't do
Where
it.
are the rest of you kind of positioning yourself?
Is there like an open town square?
Yeah, I was
where
gonna say,
it would be
is
big
there-
enough for a thing to land?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna wait
Get
up.
up.
Can we try? Yeah. If we try and lure it down here, then we can all fucking
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah.
I was going to say Lucius
Not
is skip
particularly tasty.
Yes.
wherever,
Not
like,
really.
Down
when
to
it comes
the
in, it'll be
source.
120 feet, kind of roughly gesturing.
I think we're all.
Tell you
doing
what.
it.
So
Yeah. Javelin.
But I love that conceptually. Maybe do it to yourself.
So anyway,
Sequence.
Mastu says, "I know where you can go. Come on, it'll be perfect." And he takes you through the town and gets to a place you've been before. There's an inlet in the river that looks thick, and he says that will not break out whatever lands on it. Promise you that.
Oh, okay.
And there is a
Brilliant.
big, powerful bridge spanning over this inlet.
Oh, so we've got a high point as well.
Is that all of us?
I have that.
Well, he takes all of you there, and so you guys stay on the bridge, open space, and then you two
You can go on the
up on that
All the
building.
bridge, you're a bit of a height, yeah.
Are you going up or staying down?
I mean, I'm probably best down, I guess. I mean, I don't have anything really.
How high is the bridge off the river?
1, 2, 3, cool.
The bridge is really shaking.
Ben.
It moves up and down.
Yeah, I think so. 300 feet, 120 feet.
Yeah, as long as I'm in 100
Oh, yeah.
feet.
Same.
600 feet, sorry.
I'll be wherever I can as long as I'm in 120 feet. Doesn't really matter.
I know.
Yeah.
I hate that I've made a ranger for this.
This is the only time the 600 feet is going to come in handy.
I know.
So don't hate it just
Do you
yet.
remember when, I can't remember if it was Rescue or Caleb was just sniping the werewolves?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was the Winter Splinter thing.
No, it was the
Maybe.
werewolves. It was werewolves.
Yeah.
We were defending the town. They were running across the
Yeah.
chaos.
I've been here for a session and a half, and I'm the one who has to kill this fucking dragon.
You're the tank, and the healer, and the DPS.
I'm
Good
the
luck.
healer.
We're just going to go into the mine. Fine.
I'm the boy who speaks.
You got this right, Allan. You got this. You're fine. You're good. Yeah, you're good. Bye.
This is gonna go on your CV, buddy.
Alkin is going to vomit.
This 80-year-old child. Teenager, sorry.
Okay.
Ooh, dragon things.
Oh, God.
So, as the dragon is coming closer and closer.
Is it walking?
Nope, it's flying.
Oh, okay, the noises sounded like ice cracking on the foot and I got really excited.
I guess so. This is what we want
The
instead.
sound of
It's
the
like crunchy wing noises.
Yeah.
Crunchy wings.
Flying towards you with a fury. It looks as fucked as it did when it left Izzi now.
Yay!
Means nobody's hit it since.
But also means it can't heal itself.
Yeah.
And it's coming. Now, is there any point in doing any like obviously you get your turns. So you get off. Okay, 2 turns for you to hit it. 1 turn for you guys to hit it.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Before I
And-
reach this.
Before it's yeah.
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah. I'm with you.
Okay, so
Yours is.
it's coming closer.
Oh, okay, cool.
Go for it.
I'm gonna do both hits at the same time.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna.
Not in the sharpshoot.
I will sharpshoot the first one.
You get 4 attacks.
Yeah, I'll sharpshoot the first one and see how we go. 23.
Yes.
You're gonna kill it before it gets
Yeah. We're all getting ready. It's
Arkin's only got 2 kills, but it's 2 bosses.
two extremely good ones.
But like little asterisks next to them.
Yeah.
Special.
I think I've been doing my math wrong. Anyway, 24.
One hit.
What do you roll?
I roll.
Sharpshooter adds 10.
I get a +10, but with my longbow I only get with sharpshooter I get a +5, and then I get +10 to my damage.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sharpshooters are fucking insane. And you're rolling. I'm not gonna say it because you haven't rolled yet.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Fuck it, sharpshooter. I wouldn't have hit anyway. 7.
Yeah, no, but one powerful arrow strikes it in one of the weak spots that you created by tearing away its plates, and it flies in. Okay. Well, in that case, we are now going to be in initiative.
Okay.
So it is your turn again.
I
Starting
heard
with your turn.
Yeah.
That's a 15.
That misses.
Sharpshooter. 11.
Yeah, no. Ding, ding, ding.
One really good one.
Yeah, really good one. I'm really happy.
Solid hit. It's
24 damage.
Solid hit.
Slaps.
Super worth.
Yeah, it is 120 feet away.
Cool. Is it like straight up or is it?
No, it is
An
up in
angle.
the air, coming
So
for you.
it's lower than it was before.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Yeah. So it's Barrett's go next.
Bless.
Sweet.
Thank you.
So you can add a D4 to attack rolls and something else, but I can't remember what it is.
Very tasty.
Saving throws.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Concentration up to a minute.
I hit a pretty one.
Add the number to the attack roll or saving throw.
Very nice.
Because I don't think there's a saving throw, isn't it? So it doesn't help any.
Anything else?
Nope.
Cool.
I'm not gonna
Alright.
get it for ages.
Austin, you are stood up on the roof with Arkham.
Yeah, Garden Bolt.
Gun bolt.
Garden
But I
Bolt.
mean,
Hit it.
my wonky self.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Never mind.
Attaboy!
Never mind, it's dead. Oh no, wait, it resists radiant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
it's
So it's just straight damage.
Still gonna be solid here.
Y'all are optimistic about that.
1 extra, isn't it?
It doubles the number.
And then
It's
dice
first
roll.
level.
Oh, you first. Right,
First level, because I got
gotcha.
first level back.
Yeah, yeah.
I could, but it's too late. Brain, 5, 10, 20.
20. Is that already hard?
That's not half, Jedd.
That's not hard.
Okay,
That's
cool.
doubled from the crit.
the
So
crit.
10.
Fucking still though.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
It's not looking good, by the way.
Yeah, you've saying that the whole time.
It was more that it had been hit before.
Yeah.
First it looked bad because mean, now looks bad because been hit.
Because you guys, yeah. Because it's powerful, but y'all are also fucking powerful.
Can I? No, that's a level spell. Never mind. It's not in range at all. They're dead. Never mind.
Okay, cool. Cool. Tonaich.
Rage.
Yep.
Ooh, I don't think we've seen that one.
We have.
Oh.
We've seen all of them now.
Oh.
Streaks going glowy white. Streaks going glowy white. I think that's it's 30 feet. That's fine. So I'm just glowing at the moment. I'm gonna that hits. So that's a straight roll on my disadvantage.
Yes.
Jabba. Cool.
That's a default. Yeah.
Okay. Actually didn't need to, so I think that should nice. 50, 21.
That is.
Nope. No, it's 21.
Whack arrow
So
from
one
the Hobbit.
fucking D6.
That's the fucking kill smoke.
5, 8,
Kill Benedict
10 damage.
10 damage, okay.
10 damage.
Fuck.
Seeing everyone else hitting it right now, Arkan's feeling a lot better. Oh thank God, it's not all on me.
Oh, second attack!
Yeah.
Which is now a disadvantage.
Now it's
'cause the-
disadvantage.
But still.
Go with the
Just kind
D4.
of make sure you're
Nah,
still
No, I'm just lying down.
that can't hit.
Alright.
14.
Y'all, no, that's
You got
it.
max
But
on the
y'all
D4
have hit,
points.
y'all
I
have done
did.
some good fucking damage to it thus far. In fact, it screams again.
Yay.
Yeah. Lucius.
Wisdom saving throw.
Come on, baby.
If this fucking works.
17.
I've got one more.
If you can get that. If you can get that.
Okay, instead, can't do that. Wait, hang on. Sorry, just a momentino. Whoa. Oh, no. I think I can give someone a bardic inspiration when I've got a tale in mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's just a yeah, Lucius is gonna look towards Arkan and be like, "Hey, I know we've not known each other that long, but this is gonna be okay. I promise. Don't look at me like that. It's fine.
Arkan exists in a constant state of fear.
We're gonna get through this."
You're at 14.
Yeah.
Grab yourself an inspiration. No.
Okay, now baby.
You do not get that inspiration again. This one.
What does this do?
So, for the next 10 minutes, you can roll that dice and add it to an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw.
Once.
Once.
Yes. Before the DM states if it's a fail or a success.
Gotcha.
But after you've rolled, so if you
After
like,
you've
that's
rolled,
going to be a
so I can
failed.
choose. Okay.
Yeah.
And a bless.
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay.
the best.
Oh my fucking God.
You
You
roll-
roll
you roll-
once as well.
No,
You're
you roll
stacked.
that on everything,
On
for,
everything
a minute, for a minute.
Hot damn.
And you
Bless
roll
is
that
just until I
once.
lose concentration.
Stacked, baby.
That once. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Thank
you choose when to do this, this just happens.
Okay.
Buffs.
Bus.
Cool. The dragon is going to start veering around, and
He's going to do the breath.
it's going to start heading north.
Oh, motherfucker.
Right.
But before that, it's going to fly directly over you two.
No.
Up on the house,
Oh no.
you see
Bless
its
words.
big head coming towards you, and you see the plates that form up its head go as if it's parting.
Fucking robot.
And you see,
My shit like a tiny fucking thing.
yeah, you see a terrible glow inside, and a radiant beam hits straight into the it's now flown right above you. So yeah, it's like how far away is it? It's 30 feet away now. Flies right above you,
Okay.
and just carves the beam straight through the house.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
And you can add your inspiration if you think it's going to help.
Give me a sec.
I'm gonna use my inspiration token.
Or that if different that other inspiration.
15.
One better. 7.
No.
Is it 15?
15.
No, that fails. Okay.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, gee.
Oh, mom.
I could have definitely rolled better there.
When is dare?
I could have rolled a lot better there, actually, so.
I'm glad he didn't.
Better for us or better for you?
Better for him. Why would he have a D&D game?
That is below average, but not by much.
Oh, shut up. What's the number? Love you.
Suspense, dude, suspense.
25 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
I'm fine.
And you can see it now
Fucking Christ.
begin to head off clearly towards Littlewood.
Absolutely not.
But it was like about 30 feet above us, you said.
Oh, you guys, yeah.
Okay.
Well, tell you what. Let's
Since he's just...
get some visuals on
Oh,
this.
God.
Oh no.
Oh, not that visual, please, God, no! It killing everything.
Can we just take a moment to
That's
appreciate that
been
the
for a
Duergar made it with tattered wings?
Yeah.
Like
Why
they went,
not?
they went for full
Dedication
to the
to
aesthetic.
aesthetic.
Fully
Yeah.
aesthetic, yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
Considering they're
you
supposed
guys
to be
are up
Oh, we're
on
tiny.
a roof, you'd be up here.
Oh, we were on the bridge. I thought we were on the ice.
Why would you be on the
I don't know,
You
I
could be on
thought-
the bridge.
I thought we were on the ice and you were on the bridge.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's what I thought.
It got a bit muddled there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got that as well.
And it
Oh,
is
fuck, it's big.
right up here,
It's very big.
30
It's
feet
very
above
big.
you guys, 50 feet above the ground.
Okay.
Does that give me advantage on sharpshooter?
No.
Why would it?
Why? You get your D4.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna... Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna sharpshooter this one. Yeah, 23.
Yes.
AC. The ice.
Nice. 31.
How's your dragon look?
Bad.
Dragon.
Very bad.
And we're gonna sharpshooter it again, baby.
Kill the dragon.
Kill the
Take
dragon.
that. Plus 10.
Not 20.
Jesus
Sorry, headphones.
fucking Christ.
We were both facing
Sorry.
I wasn't.
I heard it.
So
that's a sharpshooter
just
crit.
so that's a 28. Nat 20 sharpshooter.
28 damage? No, we haven't done that
No,
yet.
no.
We haven't done that bit yet. Okay.
That's not double the sharpshooter bonus because that's just a plus.
Double the dice.
Double
Yeah.
the
All the
dice,
dice.
Okay, so.
So it's only like 40 damage. I mean, yeah, it fucking will be.
And I'm gonna roll twice instead of doubling.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for screaming. I got very excited.
It was a worthy scream. Apologies for any eardrums might have been blown out there.
34 points of damage.
Nice.
Maths is hard.
Maths is hard.
That should have been the name of our D&D stream.
Maths is hard.
Maths is hard.
Maths is hard.
My god, yeah. Okay.
Fuck it up.
I was like, how did he get so big? And then realised the map was zoomed in a bit.
Wait, yeah, those are incredible arrows that you just fired off. One hits it right underneath the wing, and it falters in the air. One you hit straight into the open mouth, straight into the radiant beam, and it's as if a small explosion happens within it.
You got your exploding arrow there.
Yeah.
That's you. Barrel.
Where the fuck am I?
You are
200 miles away?
down.
You're doing great.
Maybe
Down
just zoom
here.
out.
Yeah, maybe zoom out. You want to know exactly how far away you are?
Is this map in the right like cardinal references? Like, is north where the north is on the map?
Yes.
Oh damn it. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think I. Well, yeah. Is it within 120 feet? Because that's gonna be the only thing that I can do.
Yeah.
Or if I moved 25 feet up, would it be within 120 feet?
Yes, absolutely it is. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's all I've got, baby! I didn't get to do the fun thing that I want to do. Because it's never been within 60 feet. 23 to...
Yes.
It's more than that. Fuck it.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
It's only a normal guiding bolt.
This is only a
Just a little guiding bolt. That's not as good as it was last time. Cool. 13 points of radiant damage.
Oh god, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to move 25 feet up. It's not going to make a difference because it's going to fuck off. But... Fucking die. Piece of shit.
Okay, cool. Alright. Okay. Oster?
I never get to
Spiritual weapon, straight up. Hit it, part of the same bonus action. 13 points of force damage.
I rolled the hit first.
Oh. I don't probably hit it. 18?
18 hits.
Oh, okay, 13 points of damage. I got really excited.
Lethal damage this time.
And as the beam,
Legal.
as the beam of light that is my spiritual weapon goes through it, I am going to trail after it my channel divinity and make it feeble to the next attack that hits it. So double damage on the next thing that hits it, lads.
So you might not need to.
Oh!
As the spiritual weapon strikes it, it screams out, and it fires off a beam of radiant light into the air, and then it crashes down on the bridge there.
Just in case this did matter, you had advantage on that.
Would have been like 2 better.
Not that way.
Not a crit.
And yeah, you see this huge metal dragon body lying prone on the ground.
Does the light gone out of it? Does it seem deactivated?
Slowly fading.
It's phase 2.
I do my channel divinity on it anyway, just in case. Like,
To make it
yeah.
Sure.
He's vulnerable to next thing. Because I'm scared. I'm gonna scrabble down off the roof and run towards it.
I'll stay where I am.
I'll say that
You'll find it.
we'll get to it. I mean, yeah, like Tonaich and Lucius, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna run 40 feet towards it. I'm gonna put my javelin's away, get my maul out, ready to smack it on the head if it moves.
Sure.
Smack it on the head anyway.
Also, I can move 40 feet.
Cool.
Thank you. Also, just for funsies, the light's gonna shoot out. So I'm assuming dead things can't make Constitution saving throw. What?
You lose your rage, don't you?
Why?
You haven't taken damage, you haven't attacked anything.
At the end of
At the
their
end.
turn, yeah.
Yes.
I'm checking that for no reason.
Also, yes, that'd be
If the light damage does the thing, then you won't lose the rage.
yeah.
But that's not an attack, though.
If you deal damage or take
okay.
damage,
That's never mind.
I was going to say Lucius could just throw something at you on the way.
the amount
just smacks you on the ass.
literally the amount of times Glenn has like bashed her head against the wall.
Yeah.
To get the rage going.
Cool, Lucius, what do you do?
One last time. Wisdom saving throw.
Slow a dead dragon.
Did you do the damage feel thing?
No, it could. Axel, can it make a Constitution save?
Oh, right. No, not really, and it can't really do a wisdom saving throw either. You gather that it is
Cool. It
dead
is now slow and blind.
I'm dead.
And
dead.
If it's not dead, yeah.
If it's not dead. Fucking powered on.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what
Oh,
you mean.
we're worrying that it's not dead.
I see what you mean. Yeah, no, I
We're
see
still
what
in
you mean.
initiative, and that's scary.
I see what you mean.
It's probably
Cool.
just that it's an object. No.
Well, it's the dragon's turn.
You walk up to it,
It's gonna fucking explode.
and you each do your magic, and the magic is just cast out into nothing.
Okay.
Fuck.
Do we need to be doing anything to make sure this doesn't get back up? Like,
I,
cut his head off? What,
I don't know how a fucking metal dragon works.
Anything that
is
powers
it dead?
We're not sure.
And then the yellow light within turns piercing white.
Back up,
It screams out and it
I'm not close enough yet.
rises to its feet. And yeah, we are still in initiative.
Cool, yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Okay, so it's vulnerable to the next thing that attacks it.
Is it blind and slow?
Or was it temporarily
Yeah,
an object?
how did that work?
I'm gonna say I'll do the saves now. Yeah, I'll do the
Okay,
saves.
cool.
So it's going to be vulnerable to
So we'll
your,
do a con save.
your light attack.
Oh wow, it's so fucking proficient, but that is 11.
No, that fucking fails.
So this damage.
So it takes 10 points of radiant. Actually, is it radiant damage?
If it's light.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, radiant damage, and it is blind.
Okay.
Got one
Better
of those.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, blind's good.
Cool. Yeah.
Blind is good.
I might get to do the thing. Assuming I don't die or it dies before I get there.
Yep.
Oh, no, it's
Cool.
only, I
Yeah.
was going to say, it's only Arkham, it's fine.
And Lucius, it makes a save. Wisdom saving
Wisdom,
throw.
yes please.
Cool. 8 this time.
Okay. Its speed is halved.
Oh,
It takes a
no.
-2 to its AC and dexterity saving throws. It can't use reactions. On its turn, it can only use an action or a bonus action. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack on its turn. If it attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, it's got to roll a d20,
Yeah.
and some shit might happen.
I love
and it
spells.
gets to make a wisdom saving throw at the end of its turns. Yeah.
Oh, this
All
is
these
the
spells are so much more interesting than druids.
I love slow.
Druids have good shits, but like bards and wizards have
It's so much
the
more fun.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, dude,
Oh.
not that I'm just like a cleric for bards.
Yeah.
Like,
Has it got legendary resistance?
No, it doesn't have legendary resistance. I forgot that it's got magic resistance.
Oh.
So advantage.
Advantage
So it's
on it.
actually a 16.
That is it's a success.
No.
Just.
That's
No.
decent, isn't it?
Just-
Like,
I'm really sorry.
Damn it.
Like kind of
Sorry,
hit.
yeah. No, but almost also
None of
close.
those things.
Never mind. New plan of action.
Cool.
Kill it.
Okay.
Murder it.
Hit it.
It's go.
It would probably succeed.
And my god, is it gonna scream? It's gonna
Cry about it,
Come
bitch.
at me, bro.
walk down to there.
All at the ready.
Oh yeah. And
Wait, does Oscar get attack opportunity?
no, it hasn't moved out. It's
it's moved out of my range.
Who's that to Oscar's range?
no, it hasn't.
Is it still?
Moved it.
Oh,
It's still within this-
I get, yeah.
It's still in the 5 foot
yeah,
cube.
Yeah.
That
Fair
one.
show.
Um.
Come at me. I'm ready. Fuck me up.
No,
I can take a hit.
don't do that.
They come back on 1.
Once.
You want a diamond?
It only takes one.
The final vigor.
Yo, that's
It
fucking dope.
begins its final stand.
Oh god.
That's fucking
God,
cool.
it was a phase 2. I did
As
this
it-
last time.
Will come towards you, Tonaich, with its claws, and goes. Actually,
It's blind.
Oh, yes, fine.
it is blind.
Oh.
But first thing, I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Oh, I have.
Oh,
Is this
God.
magical?
No, it is not, but it is a charm effect for those who, for whom that applies.
You probably because you're an elf.
Charmed?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're an elf.
Is it charmed?
Yeah.
Is
So I've
it?
got advantage.
Yes.
Yeah. And you've got the d12s,
Oh,
remember?
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah. Let's have a stupid number.
Oh, wait, I can.
Yeah.
25.
16.
Success. Success.
18.
Success.
15.
Fail.
There it is.
So I rolled a 4,
Oh.
which makes it 2. But then I had the
Bless.
the bless. So that's a 4 again.
Yay! Okay, so Baroth and Tonaich
Yeah.
I
You
want to get to hit the
feel
thing.
its immense shardolinic presence wash over you,
Oh god, not again.
and you are charmed.
You go up and lick it.
Charm.
Oh no. That's not good.
Oh
It
no.
uses its malevolent presence, and
Face shit doesn't give me a
Tonaich,
Right.
It's gonna turn us on.
Yeah.
both you and Baroth actually turn towards Lucius with your weapons drawn.
Hey guys, this isn't funny. We're supposed to be killing them.
Remember all those times you tried to get me hit?
Listen, Barrel, that was only a joke. I was kidding, man. Jesus Christ.
Remember when that harpy told you to kill me and you said yes?
I don't remember that actually. I don't think that happened. I think you're making it up, Barrel.
You gaslighting me?
No, I would never do that, and I've never done it before in my life. We're best friends.
I thought I was your best friend.
Also, I'm about to be murdered.
Instead, it's gonna focus its attack on you in that case. Then. Very much blinded though, so.
What's the point of me having a fucking diamond?
No diamonds.
So, claws bearing down towards you.
Yep.
19 to hit.
It's my AC.
Can you still concentrate when you're charmed?
I don't know. Probably. You're still conscious.
Yeah, still conscious.
Depends if I choose to continue concentrating.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's no reason to not. Yeah. You're the only non-charmed person in his range. So claw, boom, bears down on you for 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
It's gonna do so again with its claws.
Can you run over and heal me?
14.
To hit?
Yeah.
Amazingly, Oster manages to just about catch it with the edge of the shield, and they don't so much push the claw aside as they slip across the floor, and the claw hits the ground behind them.
Oh, yeah.
Just like just their boots on the ice, just going.
It will. It will.
Yeah, Oster has little booties because otherwise he'd get frostbite on his.
And we have crampons. Remember crampons, everyone?
No, because the crampons would prevent them sliding on the ground out of the way of the attack.
It will then bring
Take them
its
off when I'm riding.
bring its wings down, and you'll see somehow the wings are metal as well. A thin sheet of metal somehow.
It's going to
And
buffet
it
us
now
away.
king,
Oh no, maybe not.
clanks you with.
Just tin foil.
Oh my god, the blindness is fucking me up.
Good!
15 to hit.
What?
15 to
15
hit.
to hit.
Okay, misses. I didn't hear the number Matt was talking.
And finally, it is going to spin around,
Yeah, of course,
and its tail is coming straight
I
towards
did
you.
a stupid little jump.
You jump
I
up.
wishing you'd taken that jump spell now.
You jump
16.
Misses.
up. Oh, you
Okay,
jump
yeah,
up.
you
I
jump
do a
up,
stupid little
and
jump.
this enormous club of a tail just goes straight underneath you.
Got 9 hit points left.
My last act before Teddy being taken over was blindness, so I couldn't fucking hit you.
Thank you.
It hates being on the ground. It's gonna fly up. Go 90 feet, fucking up in the air.
It's hot. It's
Gross.
It's
No, it's
no,
not.
it's not.
Yeah.
It didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you get an attack opportunity if you wish.
Sure.
No, I think I'll let it go.
It's probably gonna hit with a mace. Is 18?
Yes.
Okay. What's the last thing I hit? Time I hit something with a mace.
Probably barrel.
8 damage.
That killed it.
It does.
Just hit metal with
That's
metal.
it, it's gone.
I was feeling
It's alright.
really confident when we got it on the ground.
It's alright,
No,
you've
it
just got to
was-
kill me and
It was
Tonaich
going
now.
too well.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was going too well.
9 hit points.
It wasn't going too well, it's wiped out like 8 towns. It's been going to shit from the start.
True. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, right, you're right, I'm
It's only
sorry.
half of them. It's
Only
fine.
5 towns.
Fine, 50%. If we just directed towards Targos, then we're good.
Okay. Arkan.
Rise and shit.
Fully just has a little weeping fit. Okay, sharpshooter. Nice. 24.
Yes.
Okay.
Death to dragon.
Damn it! Oh shit. 21.
Yeah, that's shit. That's really shit.
21
Lucy.
buttons up.
Roll better.
That's so bad. Good.
It's a D8 and 2d6s plus 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to go ahead and roll again?
Okay. We're doing sharpshooter again. Nice. It's even better. That's 28.
Fuck
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, don't get that one. Better.
27?
27? Takes 27.
I remember when I could make that joke about my age.
29.
Next year.
Next year you can make that.
6 months, I can.
Saturday.
Yeah, it suddenly looks bad again.
Good.
Yay!
Yeah, I mean it's more of a Shardlin skeleton that's flying right now.
Ooh,
At
that's
the
kind of a vibe. I
That
hate
make-
it, but it's a vibe.
That makes me feel better about not getting a go next.
Yeah.
Oh, you get a go. It's
We
just
get a go, it's
already
like
decided
we
what you
get
do
to
with
kill
it.
something.
So yeah, Varoth, it is your turn now.
So I assume I see my allies as enemies and my enemies as allies. Is that how it works?
It has decided that Lucius is your target.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna whack Lucius with my halberd.
I'm so AC.
Does a dirty 20
Of course it does. That roll alone without anything added would have done it.
That fucking dice
It
fully.
doesn't count. It fell on the floor.
I mean, it doesn't, but
I'm on the floor.
Is that max?
What's
Is that
that?
max?
it's not max, no, but
Is it nearly max?
that is 10 points of slashing damage.
So I lost my temporary hit points.
Alright, you know,
Thank you. Bitch.
Barrel for some reason feels like this is deserved. I don't know what my dice has got.
Lucius is like desperately trying to hide without any show being like, wrong person, wrong time!
I haven't got any first level spell slots. I'm gonna use my channel divinity to get a spell slot back.
You can get up to second level.
Can we? Oh, I haven't used any second level spells yet. Because it's not in range. That's my go.
time.
No, that was me finding my dice time. My go's
I
been
thought it
over
was
for like
full
5
time
minutes.
as well.
You can go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw.
Come on, bro. Come on, fucking
No, I
do
want
it.
to kill
Do it.
Lucius.
Okay, 23.
Cool. You suddenly shake the Shardlin out of your head. You hear your grandmother's voice in the back of your mind, banishing that corruption, and you're back.
I'm not actually sorry.
Talk about this later.
Oh, fucking
We did
hell.
a speech!
Meanwhile, the two of you see Tonaich approaching with a
Oh,
more.
fuck.
Yeah, Lucius is like busy arguing and being like, wait.
That was at the end of my turn, wasn't it? So,
Yeah.
I can't move in the way.
Price I pay for being a menace.
Take off your head away.
Yeah, I mentally.
Yeah, I always keep
So, what's that?
Was it my turn?
It's your turn. It's 90 feet up.
Could be hitting. We have any left?
I do. I have one first level spell slot left.
How close is it now to the the spiritual weapon?
Oh, I moved the spiritual weapon 20 whole feet.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I didn't have time.
I
Didn't
hate
have time to drop the concentration, so
Oh,
you still
that
have the
sucks.
dice.
This is really just going.
How fucked up do it currently look?
It looks like it's died once and come back. Like it's essentially like it's strips of Shardlin that's held together around this glowing interior.
Do it.
Toll the dead.
I'm assuming that's what you wanted. That's usually what this hand just means.
Yeah.
He's going to toll the dead.
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Can't be wise. It's a wagon. It's metal. It'll be 0, surely.
13.
Yeah.
Hey.
Kill it. Oh god, it's 2 now.
It is.
I forget that cantrips are good now.
16 necrotic damage.
I'm a
It flies
It's
up,
still there, I think.
beats
There
it,
it goes.
and then you toll the dead on it.
Yeah.
So you see its head shake. You see spectral vines, right?
Out of where the spiritual weapon went through it. Like, just kind of like
Absolutely, yeah.
growing out and encasing its wings, ideally.
Yeah, starts encasing its wings, it screams out, tries to snare out of it, but it can't. And the vines tighten around its body, preventing it from flying. And it screams out one final breath as the light within it dies. And the Shardlin dragon, wrapped up in vines, falls straight back down onto the bridge. And lands. And your corruption
Oh, thank God.
disappears.
You're like, hey,
Just like
I am.
I don't have a shield.
I'm very sorry.
it's fine. You actually apologised.
So,
You'll get over
before anything else, the dragon falls down, the bridge shakes, and Baroth.
You just die.
Sounds worse.
You see its face land doom, right pointed straight towards you. And it is, the face is about as big as you.
Okay. One chomp.
And you look into its dead eyes. See the Shardland there. And a new feeling washes over you. You feel the presence of Shardland, but it's different. And suddenly you realize you are no longer stood on the bridge in Tourmaline.
I just want to sleep.
You
Oh,
are
God.
stood in a mountain range. Snowy mountain range, but it looks nothing like the spine of the world that you saw before. And jutting out of the ground are Shardland spires.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Well, that isn't good. I'm guessing.
There's only one of you, but that is the size of you.
Oh my god.
Big.
So they're like 100 feet tall.
And you are alone.
You say a mountain range?
Yeah.
There's more than one mountain.
Oh yeah.
So it's not just Calvin's Cairn.
No, absolutely not. You see, this doesn't look familiar whatsoever.
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
Oi!
What? I'll look around for whoever's talking, I guess.
You don't see anyone.
Look into the Shardland. See if there's somebody encased inside it.
He's out there.
I wouldn't recommend doing that. It can be known to mess with your brain, but I reckon you already know that, Baroth.
Yeah. Who the fuck are you? And where the fuck am I? And what the fuck is going on?
Do you want to come over and give me a hand with this? I'm over here, sorry, by the third spire.
Sorry, there are a lot of questions. The third spire. Great. Sure, I'm gonna go over and help
Cool.
whoever this is.
As you go over to this, as you go over to the spire, you see another dwarf. Looks kind of similar feature to you actually, but he's got red beard, but it's beard that's like kind of tattered, more like rat-coloured, reddish beard.
Right.
And looks a bit older than, looks to be in his 50s in terms of dwarf.
Right, yeah.
And he's stood there with a pickaxe and is currently picking away at this Shardland spire. Got a pickaxe here if you want to help me out.
What are you doing?
Making a hole to the centre of it.
Why?
Because I want to kind of get rid of it.
Is that how you get rid of it?
Well, I reckon so.
That's the closest thing we've had to anybody knowing anything about this stuff. So sure, he's gonna pick up a pickaxe and just like, where am I, by the way?
Mate, that is a fucking question.
How did you get here?
Mate, that is a long story.
Well, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here for, so.
Well,
If you say
tell you
forever,
one
I'm
thing,
gonna
these
pickaxe you in the skull.
you're not gonna be. Well, whilst we work, I can tell you a little story about this place. It used to be frequented by a group of adventurers. Among them, one of your ancestors. Not literal family, but another dwarf of a clan close to yours. Brunor, his name was. He.
Man, that was good.
A halfling named Regis was with them, and a drow ranger named Dritzt Doerden. This is the place. where they many years ago planted the crystal shard. Rose this tower, well, this former tower, and created Shardland. Well, they didn't do it.
I'm assuming they didn't do it of their own volition.
Oh no, they, in fact, stopped the wizard who did it, but it left Shardland in the world, and it's done a lot of bad to a lot of people. To our people specifically.
Yeah. I mean, just from what I've put up with.
Aye. Exactly. When I say our people, I mean dwarves, but I also mean Duergar.
Yeah, I've recently discovered I might have some Duergar heritage.
Aye, I think you do.
From fucking, oh god. Grand Alpha Musgard.
The Duergar have lived a long and hard life. But the life that they've lived, the evil acts they've exhibited, I don't much know about the history, but they were tortured for a long time by mind flayers, demons, and an evil god named Deep Duera.
Oh, I know that one, don't I? It's the opposite of Muradin.
Aye. So Duergar have had it rough for a long time. But I think now, with that great beast that ye and your friends slew, with that horrible fella Sunblight out the picture, it might be time for Duergar to return to the world.
We've still got to stop Oral.
Aye!
If we stop Oral, then presumably the Aurora goes with it.
True. So there'll be sunlight.
Only during the day, I guess.
I mean, if you think a glowing ball of light in the sky is enough reason to banish an entire people from the surface, then...
No.
I know you don't think that. Don't be silly. I wouldn't be talking to you if I did. What I'm saying is... I lost the Duergar. They went away for a long time, but I think you're just a dwarf to bring them back. I'm ready to welcome them back into my arms. They need a strong... well, they've got strong leaders, but they need someone to introduce them to the surface world. Do you reckon you could do that, Barrow?
Yeah, as soon as you wrote that out, yeah, the same thing, just like, gotta be very careful with my words here, because I may be talking to God.
You've just said fuck like 5 times.
Yeah.
As a dwarf, it's
I
probably
did,
part of
yeah,
the
to be
praise.
fair, I did swear directly at God 3 times. I will do what I can.
Well, obviously no pressure. I'm not going to pretend like it's an easy task, and...
No, but I've definitely felt like I may have been unfair on the Duergar. A kind of racial, that's a very bad way to say this, an inherent hatred
Aye, well...
from upbringings. I probably should have looked into it a little bit closer.
Well, they've gone through a rough time, and as such, a lot of Duergar have done horrible things to survive that rough time. You can debate whether that's good or bad, I don't know, but that time is over, and it's a task I'm happy to entrust to you, Barrow.
Alright, guess I best be getting back then.
I guess so.
I've got a lot of work to do.
First, though, done some good work on this, I think. We're about all the way through.
What?
You wanna well through to the centre, and indeed you see that you've carved.
It's just like blinked and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm like in the middle of it.
Logic.
Yeah.
Hashtag vision logic.
Actually, to be clear, it's
Just
more-
one spire, yeah.
it's one spire. It's more like you've carved like a
Yeah.
a crack in it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That goes all the way to the centre.
right.
Do you want to fire off one of your fancy fireballs in there? I'll help you.
Okay.
It gives you
You don't get
it gives you a
choices.
spell slots.
Okay,
to
cool.
cast,
It's alright, I still have one left. Yeah, sure. Do I have to roll to hit? Well, roll damage? It's not gonna
Do
be.
you want to?
No, it's gonna be embarrassing. It's gonna be like 4 ones. So
Well, yeah, because you're not going to miss this. You hold up your halberd.
Mm.
It begins glowing with fire.
Whoops, the Shardlin helmet.
Well, it's fine. You
Yeah.
spin it around. Begins to glow more and more, and you fire off a fireball straight into the Shardlin Spire. It hits its core, and a spider's web of light begins to emerge in it as the crystal cracks. And then the next crystal, and the next, and the next. The entire spire crumbles.
That seemed far too easy.
Yeah, well, it's debatable how much of this is actually real. But the trust I've put in you to complete this task, and Barroth, if you forgive me being a bit lovey-dovey here, the love I have for you is very real as well. You done good, lad. You done good.
Proud of you.
Well, I best be getting home.
God loves you.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for my blessings back. Yeah. Looks like I've got a lot of work to do.
See you around, buddy.
By God. I'm assuming it's Muradin.
And you essentially wake up. You are stood, still staring at the body of the Chardlin dragon, but it's something strange has happened. Only a moment has passed, but all of you and you, Barroth, see almost the Chardlin lose its luster. It's like it turns from a dark crystal to more of like a dark iron, basically, just a matte metal. Yeah.
It's lost
The
its
entire dragon turns this way, as does your armor and weapons.
Whoops.
You're
I'm
uncursed.
naked.
You're not naked, it's not broken.
You're chardling clothes on
Yeah.
as well.
It's just regular, yeah.
And all of you see Barroth kind of shake his head a bit.
You okay?
Yeah.
It's fully ready to be
What's-
crouched over
what-
you with a
what's
diamond
wrong
if you'd fallen
What's
over.
wrong with conviction?
Yeah, I'm good. I think I just had a vision. Or a speaking to.
Of
Of
what?
possibly God. Well, my God.
Oh,
Muradin, yeah.
oh. So quite good then.
In
Not-
a good way? Or?
Well, I'm here.
yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, I guess. If that was actually God and I wasn't just having some kind of Shardlin
You
hallucination.
kind of looked at the dragon, blinked, and then shook your head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think they want me to help bring the Durga back into society.
After that.
Yeah. For context, in the last one, there were some that were rebelling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Retract that.
That's
Yeah,
the
no.
only reason
No, I mean
we
it's
defeated
still
the guy.
it's still valid. They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Sunblight's gone, and this thing's gone. Apparently, I'm related to them.
Yeah, your grandmother.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it now, Barroth.
No.
But it's a chance. It's something.
Well,
They did on the surface before.
yeah.
What do they do about the sun?
Could be nocturnal.
I think it just makes them feel a little bit unwell and less productive. It's not like it kills them.
Okay,
But also, you
that's
could be
good.
nocturnal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And
But
also, you know, they were surface-dwelling dwarves.
Yeah.
Before
They were
things
corrupt.
like the Shardlin and things like
Over
torture
time,
from mind flayers. Just
yeah.
a bunch of shit happened to them.
over time, we might just get cured
Shit.
if
I mean,
that's necessary.
if this has happened to all Charlotte ever,
I mean, we could hope. I mean,
Don't feel
You're-
like it has.
But it's a start.
It's a start. I feel like that would be too simple.
what were you doing with God? Or were you just,
We
you
were
were
just-
sitting around having tea?
Oh no, we were in the middle of the wastes of a different mountain range, digging through giant Shardlin spires.
oh,
What mountain range?
I don't know. I've never seen
Not
it.
fun.
No.
Could you remember the skyline?
I mean, it was kind of like this. There
Makes
wasn't.
it far ago.
Yeah, it might not have been entirely real.
And
But before I do anything else, I think I need to head back to whatever Sunblight Fortress is going to be called now.
yeah, Jesus. I mean, what?
We need to go back to the rest of the towns.
Well, I think once I've gone back to Sunblight and sorted stuff out, I'm going to go try and help places rebuild.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do this anymore.
What, fighting the great big dragon?
Yeah, I feel like I've aged far too much in the last month, and I think I can help more by helping rebuild now. Because I'm sure as shit not losing my family again.
God, yeah. That makes sense.
And you know, if I do end up being like Speaker of Good Mead or whatever, and we manage to rebuild somehow, you'll have a bed.
You can do a campaign.
I don't think there's going to be anyone left to oppose.
Oh, there we go.
Definitely going to be, maybe just attacking Max Ildenar politically might do some good, but yeah.
It's okay, I'm gonna kill him, it's fine.
Yeah, I do my best to help with that. If I'm going to be a politician, I'm going to be a bad person anyway. So.
At this point, Arkan has finally managed to climb down the
He's just been like,
has joined.
You're in the back
Just
shot.
Oh, that was
Well done. Intense.
that was intense. Is it definitely dead this time? Did I miss something?
Barrock's had
I've had a vision.
A vision?
Of
a
God.
vision, epiphany, I don't know what just happened to me, but
But the dragon's dead.
the dragon's
Yeah,
dead,
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
important bit.
Good shot.
Well done.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
We killed the dragon! We killed the fucking dragon! We killed the fucking dragon! Can you believe I killed the fucking dragon? I killed the dragon twice!
And the carcass is still there, isn't it?
Yes.
So we could just be like, we're just going to parade this around the towns and just be like, fucking look at it!
Told you!
Can you pick that up? Because I can't fucking pick
Cut
that
its
up.
head off, put it on a little wagon.
Well, a wagon
Wheel that wagon pulled by 7x speed.
I was going to say a wagon will better fucking
Down
Sounds
to
it.
Targos, and then we dump it on Max Ildenar's front step, and then I break his nose.
I thought you were going to say neck, and that would have been better.
I'll do his
Yeah.
neck after him, starting with his nose, because it fucking hurts.
Going to break every bone in his body. It's going to be, we can't stream what we're going to do to Matilda.
No.
It's
we
gonna
will
be
a personal thing
fade
for us.
to black.
It's going to be it's going to be a literal war crime. It's going to be against terms of service. What we
Although
do
we
to
haven't
Matilda.
committed war crimes already.
Yeah, but this is going to be
Austin's
very
just
personal.
gonna kill him. Like, it's
Yeah.
not gonna be fancy. Like,
But yes, I'm going to head back. I mean, you're still welcome to come with me. We haven't got
I mean, I don't.
massively pressing matters at the
What
moment.
now?
I think our massively pressing matter is
oral.
lying right there.
Yeah.
No, oral.
Well, we might find leads.
How happy do you think she is going to be about this?
I don't know if she particularly cares.
There is that.
This wasn't something that happened. This wasn't like creating a hole. This was just pissing off somebody else who was
Yeah.
taking advantage of what she'd done.
We don't know if she was helping them at all. I don't remember seeing.
She just likes misery.
She just likes misery. I don't
It was a
remember,
trial.
I don't remember seeing any cold undead Durgar, so I don't know if they had her blessing or whatever.
Osta's gonna do something weird.
Mm-hmm.
Osta's been
Backflip.
Boing. Osta's been hearing Oral's voice in his head occasionally. Osta is just gonna do the consciousness extending thing they do to talk to the forest, but not trying to like, go poke a god or anything. Just like, do I get bad vibes from her currently? Is she pissed off? Like,
Sure.
or is she
Yeah.
just rejoicing at,
Perpetually pissed.
endurance and cruelty.
Sure. Yeah. So you go to the side of the river, and by now, by the way, you've all seen people begin to gather. People coming out of their houses, realizing that the thing is over, like that the battle is over, and you see families embracing, families relieved that the fighting is over, and you see this as well as you open your consciousness.
Everyone's just leaning on the bridge like.
Yeah.
The fact
I think Oz is
that
actually
you guys
gonna go
saved
down.
10 towns, you did,
Yeah.
and
We saved
5 towns.
the concept of 10 towns.
Yeah.
Oz is actually going to go down on the ice.
You go down on the
Because
ice.
she's a god of ice.
Mhm.
And it's just going to... He's probably wearing a mitten and then like a glove underneath. He's probably going to take the mitten off and feel the cold.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
you feel it.
Yeah.
Your hand's gonna get stuck.
I've got a glove on. Like
Your
I've got.
hand's gonna get
This is for flavour. Fuck off.
No.
So, you open your mind. Silhouetted on the ice, you see these embracing families and see all of the people you saved and the town and the towns that you saved from destruction. Preservation.
I collected all 4 now.
You've got 1 left.
You got the chaos level.
You've got isolation left.
It's alright, you're surrounded by people.
Don't, it's fine. I'm happy to be lost.
Oster has a gap in their head where there should be a god.
None of us know about this, by the way. Except
No, we haven't heard any of this.
No,
No.
he has
Oh,
lots
no.
of
Oster's not telling anyone that Oral is courting them.
I see.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah, so do you know my vibes? Do you vibe with my vibes?
My vibes are cold.
No, it's cruelty, something, preservation, and isolation.
Endurance,
Endurance,
which you got
and
when you were out by yourself.
Yeah,
in the snow.
endurance, cruelty, and preservation I've had.
Was you the cruelty one? Was it? It was
Was
in
that cultist?
It was in the cultist, yeah.
No, it was killing Nildas.
Yes,
Nildas
it was the
Sunlight.
first one.
Are these all the things you have to...
No, these are her like ideals. And
I
whenever
think he's just slowly.
Whenever everybody-
Oster does one of them, I hear Oral talking to me.
Right.
Which is fine.
It's fine. My god is a forest. It's much, much bigger than ice and snow and fear, right?
Not up here.
You
it's
look
not.
around and the snow around you, and you're like, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
No trees.
Not right now.
Not a single fucking tree. Yeah, I thought so. And I put my glove back on.
We're a bit away from that.
Just like rub my fucking palm it back into feeling.
You're right down there.
No,
What are you doing?
but I need to sleep. It's fine. And I get back up on the bridge. We can. Oris will put us up somewhere to sleep, right?
I'm sure.
The town will put us up. So come. Hello. We saved you from a dragon. May you have a bed for the night.
Every door in Tonaich.
What closes, yeah.
Get the fuck out. Yes, you get free room and board at the inn for the night.
Hey, Lucius.
Yeah?
I think we should do a little whisper campaign about the speaker here and how she didn't want them to run from a dragon.
Oh, totally.
Just a thought.
I'm ready to bring down anyone and anything that Max Oldenar has had his filthy little mitts on, so that sounds quite nice to me.
Totally.
I can't wait to rub it in her face because I think we're owed it.
I don't think you're going to have to try hard after the speech you gave.
There is. Oh, thank you.
I still don't regret hating you.
You know what? I actually do regret. And as Lucius is saying that,
You gotta cast the
Myrtle's ghost of the tale that he has yet to enact just appears behind, like
I'm not going to get hit.
yeah.
I
If you
mean,
get close enough.
I'm at full health, so.
Lucius is just gonna chase after you.
Okay.
Be like,
Yeah, if you did join me on the way back to Sunlight, because I'm guessing we've got a little bit of a reprieve. We've earned a rest.
yeah.
I could probably promise you some half decent food.
I'm up for that.
I mean, it's still going to take us a few days to get there, probably, because I'm not running. We've got to get the birds back.
We ran all the way across Icewind Dale. I think I'm just gonna sleep for a while. Might even go back to my house for a bit.
Yeah,
Bad
that's
show.
We
Have
could
a night.
tomorrow. We could go back to my house.
Yeah.
I don't know what winter stores I've got in, but also Nimsy's there.
Yeah.
I mean, do we not want to get back down and help the places that got damaged.
We destroyed the dragon. We helped the places that got damaged. We chased it off from Icewind.
We've earned at least a day.
We'll come to that in the morning, I think. If there's anyone who comes across, I've got some healing left. We can patch them
Yeah,
up.
so I've got one spell left, but I can also. Oh god, is nobody in town here got wounded because we blocked it, right?
I think so.
Did it
Came straight for us.
Yeah, I mean there
They
are
would've been
destroyed
in that
buildings,
house.
and as you look around, there are a couple of injuries, and maybe like 1 or 2 casualties, unfortunately, but
Sure.
but nowhere near like the scale of devastation that
For
happened.
sure.
We should find the speaker and try and get them to send word to the other towns to say that it's not coming. Except Target. No, that's not
If she's
it.
still here.
It's just one dickhead and 2 dickheads that we know of in towns.
We could find Ours Matthew.
Mastu.
Mastu.
Please, you can't have a normal name.
Yeah.
Must you?
Mastu.
Must you?
Missed you.
I think we sleep until the morning of the next day.
Yes, please.
I have 2 trances.
You can go shopping, do some other shit while we wait for us.
I have a nice wander around, like
Yeah.
enjoy being a hero for once.
You can absorb all of that so we don't have to.
People are being nice to me.
You shot down a dragon.
You shot down a goddamn dragon.
Cool. Is that your character?
Yeah, this kid definitely snorts when he
Oh,
laughs.
sorry.
Oh god.
Exactly like that. Yeah, we
So,
sleep.
You sleep.
Yeah.
The inn is open to you, and you stay for 2 whole days there. And you get bored from them, and yeah, you. As soon as you've like taken off your winter clothes, and you see the bed, you all just fall into it.
One bed. One single bed.
Baroth gets the clothes off, sees the bed, and collapses next to it. He doesn't have the energy to get it.
Climb.
It is that feeling of the bed sheets just enveloping
Oh,
you.
you fall asleep
Feels like
right
it
there.
just
Homer
swallows you.
Simpson blanket burrito.
Yes,
Yes.
that's exactly it.
Cinnamon bun.
And you are gone. It is a heavy sleep. It's uneasy at times. Troubled and non-specific dreams cloud them, but it is restful. It is a long restful. So yeah, have a long rest.
Yeah.
I already erased it.
I didn't lose health, I was just exhausted.
I was on 9 hit points.
It charmed us and then hit you 4 times.
My
so
next
that
thing
makes
was
sense.
going to be a healing word and possibly a yeeted fireball.
It's cool. I killed it with a cantrip.
You did.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Ooh.
Does that count as 2 kills for us, though? I think it should.
I think
I killed it twice.
If you
I think count it as fucking 1. It's not 2 kills.
one but like highlighted.
One with a little asterisk.
Have I got my 1 kill?
Yeah, you've got your 1.
Yes!
Also, we haven't been counting this for a while, so even though you get room and board now, I'll need you to mark off 2 days worth of,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
rations.
Oh, yeah.
And that includes the
That
birds as
includes
well.
the birds.
So
Yes.
4.
No, it's 6 because it's 1
Oh, yeah, that's right.
for us.
Yeah. 2 for
We need to talk about how many rations you've got, so
Yeah.
pencil that for now.
Cool, we have 0 rations left.
Cool.
Cool, good thing I'm going up to fucking be a speaker maybe.
I'm just going to put that I have 8 for now and we can talk about
Okay.
We
Cool.
can buy you some. They're gonna love us.
it. Okay. Bitch, I can hunt. Oh, good.
Yeah.
So can Oster, it was
So
working
can
out.
Oster. It just never works.
Yeah,
because
'cause
there's
there's
no
nothing.
food.
There's nothing alive.
Um,
You want to go back to Lonelywood?
do y'all want to just come hang out in my house for 24 hours and just, eat nice things and drink tea and not have to worry about anything?
Oster makes great tea.
I do. I have
Really
I have
good tea.
about 2 pots left of the Feywild tea, and then that's it.
If this is a cause for celebration, I
think
so.
I can do that right here in the fucking inn.
Still don't really feel like celebrating, to be honest.
Nah. Well, it's
A lot.
less a celebration, more of a marking, I suppose, of some.
Survival is worth marking.
Yeah.
And
How are reparations going?
Well, we haven't started that yet.
So,
Well,
That's gonna be
Other
the next
people
one.
will then.
no, that's the thing. We should help them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, no. Okay, we're not gonna Lonelywood.
I mean, we spend 2 days in Tourmaline, one of those days could be in Lonelywood.
Yeah. We sleep and then we go to Lonelywood and then we hang out in Oster's cabin
And we sleep.
and we sleep and
With
then
tea,
we
like-
start heading back to.
We've got to get to Bryn Shander to get the birds back.
Whilst you're in Lonelywood, a knock on the door occurs and it's Nimsy on the other side.
Oh, hello, darling.
Oh my gosh, you're safe! And she comes in and hugs each of you, and she comes to you, I don't really know you, and hugs you. So you, this little halfling woman.
Actually cries.
Yeah.
She's the mumsiest character you can imagine.
She's the mumsiest
We love
Lindsay.
her.
She's the mumsiest 3-foot lady you can
She
imagine.
makes us cookies and soup.
Yeah.
She made us this potion of vitality ages ago, which was a thermos.
Very grumpy husband is behind her.
So nice to meet you.
Oh, no, it's so nice to meet you.
This is Arkin, he killed the dragon.
Well, then we are all indebted.
Killed the dragon.
I did
We
not
saw-
kill the dragon.
We killed.
Yes.
Let Nimsy speak.
No, I'm sure you did. We saw the lights and the explosions coming from Tourmaline. We all took shelter out into the woods, and oh, you saved my town.
Yeah.
You saved my people.
You didn't come here first, right?
No. I probably would have come here next, though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my god, all things considered, we did really amazing. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
With the odds stacked against us like that, I think,
Yeah.
we did what we could, quite literally.
The speakers are gathering in Bryn Shander tomorrow to
We should go.
address and assess the situation.
We should join
Of
that.
course
We should
Yeah,
join that.
absolutely. We're gonna do all we can as well
We're
to.
going to plan a murder.
It's fine, I can just headbutt him. That'll be enough.
Just headbutt him to death.
Be like,
I,
ow, my poor little head.
Ideal, I think, 1d4 flat. No bonus.
That's why I like doing it as Peachy, because it was just like,
Well, the thing I'm concerned about is how many of them are actually going to be there.
yeah.
How many of them will survive?
Because I don't think Dugan's Hall did.
No, they didn't respond
No.
to you.
No, neither of the cares responded.
No.
And we don't know that sharp.
No, I would have told
Yeah,
you.
right.
I would have told you.
Yeah.
Oster was relaying everything with the sendings.
There was a lot.
We kept East Haven alive.
We need to go to
Yeah.
Bryn Shander early.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should set out today.
Yeah, good idea.
Can I try contacting Krana again? Okay, then about.
Yeah, sure.
With sending.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, yeah.
All good now. Hello. Anybody in?
Dragon destroyed at Tourmaline. Slept 2 days. How is Defois? How are your people? Please be alive. It's Oster.
Lots of love.
Love.
We heard. Got about half of citizens into castle before Dragon arrived. Another half of those. Half of that half. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half of that half fled into the mountains. The last fourth succumbed. Would have been more without you. I'm sorry.
Krana looks The speaker for kids in an aisle.
We've got a lot of names.
After
to
like
catch you
every
up on.
name, like Oster produced, at least just be like,
Make like
Yeah.
an NPC sheet.
And when Baroth says we, he means Oster because Baroth has not taken any notes. Baroth never remembers anybody's name.
Good lord.
Is that
that's a
all from
name.
Icewind?
Yeah, that's Icewind.
That's concerning.
I don't have small handwriting, but
Okay.
like that's Icewind so far.
that's a lot of
Now you just have to read that book.
You can actually if you want. Like,
homework.
No, I really don't.
there's doodles in here sometimes.
I love your writing, I love your doodles. There's no way.
What about Conan?
Yeah, I can call Coney too.
Trovus.
Trovus.
Or maybe like.
Trovus, please.
He was drunk.
Dragon dead at Tourmaline. Slept 2 days. Please.
Please be alive.
Please be alive. Please. Let Care Koenig still stand. Please.
It's all stuff.
It's after lots of love.
Hugs and kisses.
Hug and kiss.
There's no one.
I am alive.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh shit.
I think we might need to go to Care Koenig. Or send people to Care Koenig. All I got back was, I'm alive.
That's not gonna be good.
We'll see if they're at Brinchanda.
Yeah. If you can make it.
First time we met him, he threw a bottle at me.
Yeah.
And now we like him.
He's great.
He's good. He's a dragon.
He's alive.
He's alive.
He's alive. He did
Did he
not.
sound like he's gonna stay that way?
My insight check is sending.
He didn't sound dying.
Yeah.
Can Arkin find a raven or a crow or something and just write a letter?
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. Down, you write a letter, and you send it
Secrets.
by raven. Yeah.
Ooh.
You know who it's for.
Yeah, sure. You do
Alright.
it.
To Brinchanda.
Yeah, that's good.
To Brinchanda. And
Baroth sees that you're not happy, staying very relaxing, and he also feels your pain. He wants to get going too.
You'll notice it gets worse and lonely with like quite a significant amount.
As we go through Tourmaline, Tourmaline's not particularly trashed, right?
not particularly
There's a
trashed.
few
No, there's
buildings.
definitely damage,
It's
but
scratched.
Okay.
She's got a flesh wound.
During the day I spend in the day we spend in Logan, can Oscar make a potion?
You've got money left for it.
No.
wait,
Yeah.
what potion are you making?
Just a classic standard healing me potion.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
It was half the cost of a regular potion.
It's 25, so I'm gonna need to borrow some gold.
I was gonna say, I'm happy to give you how much do you need.
I need I don't know what 25 take 9 is, I'm so tired.
14.
Thank you.
I have
16.
14.
16.
16.
I'm also tired.
0 gold pieces left. Yeah,
It's alright, we can give the diamond back, or just not.
Or just not.
I'm gonna give him something else. So I realised as we were doing that whole fight, I checked my sheet. I thought I had 1/3 level slot left. I did not. Thank you all for not dying.
Yeah, we ran out.
I burned through so many 3rd level spell
Yeah.
slots.
Yeah.
I burned all of mine immediately. I was like, I've
Thank
got
you all
one
for not
plan.
dying.
Swipe, swipe,
Um,
swipe.
We did.
Slow down, you fuckers!
Yeah.
One day it's gonna work at second.
One
Add
It's
potion.
brutal when it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So now we've got
16.
3 potions.
I've got 3. I've got 1.
I've got 2.
You've got 2. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Does Tourmaline seem like they need food and drink, or do they seem like they're kind of doing okay?
No, I mean doing okay, but not desperately so.
Okay.
No.
I'll save it for Brinchanda because that's full of refugees.
Yeah. And speaking of, the next day, you arrive at Brinchanda. A last-minute stage has been erected in the town square.
Can we have taken anything from the dragon internally to kind of prove like, hey, this is
Oh,
a physical
absolutely.
thing that fucking
Yeah.
exists?
Oh, yeah.
We all have a part of its face.
Put
Absolutely.
together looks almost like
Mhm.
the face of a dead dragon.
And as you carry it through the crowd, the sizable crowd, it seems like many people have come from Brinchanda, not just as to Brinchanda,
Yeah.
not just as refugees, but as travellers who
Yeah.
witness this. And people gasp as you carry the dragon carcass.
You know the mouth opened like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I think we've taken like the mouth parts,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the grill.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, absolutely. It is oddly ruffled. It's gonna get a good picture up.
Oh. See, now the problem is how do we not just full-on commit a murder as soon as we see him?
Well, speaking of,
No!
as you get there, you see
He died.
you see all the speakers standing
Shat
on
himself
stage.
to death.
You actually see all the speakers there.
All of
All
them.
of them. Oh,
All of them.
even Dugan's Hole.
Even doing his home. So it
Oh.
seemed like she looks very harrowed. It looks like but you know that there were refugees who made it out.
More
Yeah.
harrowed than
Yeah.
normal.
No, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see everyone looking freaking. Yeah, everyone looks a different like flavor of fucked up.
Yeah.
And as you come up, it seems like each speaker is taking turns saying something, and Maxildanar is stood up front right now.
So that's the one we don't like.
Yeah,
Boss
I'm gonna
man.
do like hold Maris so I
Okay.
can't cast the spell at him. Okay, thank you.
I'm doing this so that I can't reach my.
Yeah, this is great. Why don't we just hold hands?
You guys are having that conversation, and Barrow goes, "Fuck her!"
Maxildanar speaks, says, "It is a very dark day for 10 Towns. It's a day that feels right out of a story told by bards around a campfire, but we have to remind ourselves that it is all too real. And of course, after such a terrible, terrible tragedy, we must send out our love and our thoughts to the friends and families of all those we lost. All those in Dugan's Hole and Goodmead. Our thoughts are with you. And I promise you, together, all of us have a role to play in getting through this hard time ahead."
Can we make it to the stage as he finishes speaking?
He doesn't seem too bad.
No, he's a cunt.
You can, yeah, and
She's just very gonna quietly and then.
you
He sounds so reasonable.
But then.
He's the reason 10 Towns wasn't ready.
Yeah.
his eyes fall on you as you approach as
We
well.
just start dumping the pieces of Charlatan dragon in his
Yeah.
fucking feet.
Out of interest, what's his expression when he spots us?
Make an insight check.
I'm bad at those.
Mayan style?
Yeah,
If it's anything other than regret, the boy's gonna die.
Means we all join in.
sure, for anyone.
Actually, not great.
Yeah, why not?
That's very annoying. 14.
23.
Did you just.
I rolled real bad.
Oh no, I thought that was a crit.
No, God, no.
23.
14? 16. 14.
14. Cool.
-1.
-1.
9.
9.
7.
7. Cool, Barath.
No, go.
You gather this man is having a bit of a crisis. Not a moral one.
No.
Or
Yeah.
he's scrambling to figure out what to do with the situation at hand.
Fair.
And
Barrow smiles.
when you arrive, his expression is still, he wants to be the compassionate leader up front. His internal feelings are, oh shit.
Barrow smiles as he's walking up to him.
Good. I'm glad.
Just a little
And
bit, just a smirk.
He's not shocked at seeing the dragon. By now, it seems like he has accepted
Yeah.
that the dragon is definitely real. So, yeah, it was real. And he looks at the shards. Everyone else does as well. Everyone goes,
But I was just gonna say, just like, the people need at least a little bit of hope. Let's not make it worse for them right now.
Also, I can't break his nose.
Well, you could do that. Just try not to make a scene out of it. I don't
No,
know.
you're right, Baroth. Because Max Ildenar certainly did have his part to play in all of this, didn't you?
You're doing 100% the opposite.
how loudly do you say that? You can make Matilda hear that, or people?
Oh
hear
yeah,
it?
I want Max Ildenar.
Do you want the crowd to hear it?
So I
Enough for Max Ildenar to hear, but if anyone else hears, that's fine. But
So I
it's
shouldn't
aimed
tap
at
your
him.
elbow and make you.
Is this because I hit you with the halberd? It's fine. He deserves it.
This is Lucius'
I'm just thinking about
mouth
the
being
people.
too mouthy. But no, it's just for Max Ildenar.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Yeah.
don't tap him and make it
It's like,
It only happens
And
halfway
he looks straight
To
back into your
play.
eyes. Says, "Why, yes. As we all do.
Indeed.
I think we should hear from one of my fellow speakers now, so I will take a step back and Trovus, why don't you step forward?
Boo!
No, we like.
No, we like Trovus. No.
Oh, you're
Okay.
booing Axel.
How does Trovus look?
He gets up at the edge of the stage, looks out at you all, looks down at the dragon. His chin begins to tremor, and he just walks off stage. And the crowd goes, and you hear mutters of disapproval among them.
He didn't believe it was going to happen either, did he?
No, he did.
He believed us.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why it's worse. Because we didn't say we were going to. We said we were going to try.
Yeah.
You hear someone mutter next to you, fucking useless.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you know what you're talking about?
We killed the fucking
I'm gonna
Shardland.
move slightly out of the way and gesture to the remnants of the Shardland dragon.
Do you want to ask that question again with a little more insight?
Insight check.
With a little more in... I'm from Konig. Half of my friends were wiped off this earth. Half of my town was destroyed and leveled. All the while he was passed out drunk in a snow heap. Will you fucking tell me about insight?
No, bro, go again. Shit. I'm very sorry. I mouthed out where I shouldn't have.
Well, that's appreciated.
I'm just gonna go bury my head in the snow now.
Dare you bait and switches, Axel?
It's good.
Damn it! Why does it have to be the ones that we like that are shit at their job? Because if they were,
We've all gotten drunk
if we
in a
did
snow
like-
heap, guys.
if we did like, no, because if they were good people, they wouldn't be politicians.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Line to Vesta.
Hey.
She seems to be
Speaking of, it is
Yeah.
Duvessa now who goes up to stage, and she is very matter of fact, and it is from her that you gain the full scope. Dugan's Hole. Every structure was leveled to the ground. 25 people died, half the population. In Goodmead, similarly, all structures but the mead hall were wiped out. But only 1/4 of the population were killed there. Again, 25 people, with the remaining thanks to the Verbig fleeing. And these two towns have now set up a town in exile. Exile is the wrong word, but
a refuge.
they've set up in Brinchanda for now, until they decide if they should rebuild.
Yeah.
And East Haven, a city of East Haven, a city of 750 people, only about 100 passed away. Would have been many more unless you had driven them away. If you hadn't driven the dragon away. But Captain Arlagath was among the slain, as you know.
Yeah.
And Speaker Daneth speaks very proudly of how they will rebuild and institute all sorts of relief packages, much thanks to the cauldron with unlimited food. Don't worry about it.
I'm not.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
I'll ask if I'm.
Pretend Lucius has relayed stuff throughout the trip.
We gave them a magic cauldron, that's about it.
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah.
I'm
20 people in Caer-Dineval died, but many, many more were saved inside the castle, as Speaker Cranach was able to welcome them in time. The castle was spared. Every other building was razed to the ground. Konig, half of the buildings were destroyed. The rest remain. 50 people perished, which is 1/3 of the population. Enough that the town still exists, but scarred forever, and Speaker Trovus looks like he will never be the same. But Tourmaline, 2 casualties. Lonelywood, 0 casualties. Bremen, 0 casualties. Targos, 0 casualties. And Bryn Shander, a town with a population of 1,200, which would have ballooned up to 2,700 upon accounting for the refugees. Fuck. Not a single person died within its walls. You saved many people in 10 towns. If you hadn't been there, there would no longer be a 10 towns. And at that, we're going to wrap it up for the evening.
I've not even been playing this game, I'm crying. Arkin's like tugging on. What are they saying? I don't get it.
What's a 10 towns?
You live here, don't you?
Yeah.
Somewhere around here. So
Some- yeah,
you'll know most of this anyway. You'll know what the towns are called.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm debating using sending for what it was designed for, which is to call someone a bitch in their head.
Yeah.
I wonder who.
Baroth hears the word bitch in
Actually, I can do it with messages less than 120 feet from me.
Yeah.
That's true.
The restraint of not
That's
using
fine,
vicious
Baroth
mockery
isn't.
was.
I'm amazed you didn't when
I
you
know.
were like,
I was
we
very
all have a role to
It's
play.
like, no, it's somehow more savage if I don't use vicious mockery.
Yeah. You don't need to.
Either way, it is getting quite late.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
We
that's
will
a good place to start.
wrap it up there.
Fucking hell.
Well done, you guys.
Well done.
Well fucking done.
Killed
Thank
a
you.
dragon.
Thank you also to Heroic Maps, who made that gorgeous bridge map that Aura's led you onto, so that
So that you could use it as a
so that this battle map could be used. Thank you to Tabletop Audio for the beautiful music, Kate Irwin for the gorgeous design of some very angry Shardland dragons today. I like
They
this.
were beautiful. Oh my god.
Pretty dope.
Oh my
Very,
god.
very cool.
You should follow us on social media.
It smells magic D and D everywhere now because I updated Twitter.
Hell yeah. Give that a Google and
Maybe the
And
gen-
Sam.
look. Maybe the genocide episode isn't the one where we get people to follow us.
Maybe it is. We killed a
Okay,
dragon.
yeah, good point. Yeah.
We just won D&D, guys.
We
won
you
it. We
freaking
killed the
won,
dragon,
yes.
please follow us.
You guys, yeah, no, honestly.
Oh
Honestly.
god.
Like and subscribe for Murder of Dragon.
Like and subscribe to see what we do to Max Silden.
Yeah, that's the patron.
That's the
patron only stream.
And more importantly, like and subscribe to see what adventures lie ahead for this band.
Spoiler alert, they're going to be cold.
It might be cold, and maybe the greatest danger is yet ahead.
Nah,
We'll see about that.
Oh no, we faced the worst at level 6.
it was the gnolls.
It was the no.
Oh wait, no, the gnolls are still out there.
It's okay, you have me now.
We have you, and we have the tallest people in the. Anyway, we need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Crafting a Shardland knoll. Oh god. Anyway, good night, everyone. We love you a lot. Take care.
Bye.
Goodbye.